my glam cam, so.
What's up?
We live now?
Oh, yes, we are live.
Oh, let me move my chair over a little more.
Yeah, come on in.
You see my shirt I got? Not today.
Not today. Mine's a sweatshirt, but my shirt underneath's pretty cool. I can't like go up, but I was cold, so no.
Yeah, got My Hero Academia, because she's a true nerd now in a way I never
You'll
was.
see more later when I get warmer playing games. Right now we're playing cards.
Anime
we were
was
just talking, because we can't seem to not ever. We're like, we should talk more on stream, and then we don't talk on stream. We turn it off. We go sit in our room and we talk for hours.
I'm like, why don't we do this on the camera?
I hate that we do this. So we are now. I was like,
we're camera
we were literally just doing it. We were sitting behind the camera talking. I was like, why don't we just?
Why aren't we done turning the TV on?
The camera on and talk?
No, we're talking about like some games we're considering to doing in the future. And because we got a lot of these card packs, and I do want to do Warriors or some Fire Emblem themed game as long as we're. Oh, hey, Ridley.
What's up? You're back. We're back.
Well, because this is the first time we've done it. This is the first time we've done it on a Friday in at least a month and a half at this point.
It's been a while. No, I can't believe times have been crazy. They really haven't.
We just been like. There were a lot of Fridays spent just playing Persona.
Yeah, we've been trying to complete Persona 5. That's what we were just talking about behind the camera. Because we're stupid and we don't turn the camera on. Yeah. We're talking about what next game we want to play. So we've been playing Fire Emblem Warriors for a little bit, but we've also played that game for over 100 hours, like, just before we started streaming. So we were thinking, like, to take a Fire Emblem break, maybe, even wanted to do Portal 1 and 2.
Because I've never played that game, even though it's, like, 10 years old now, and one of the biggest things of gaming history. I never played it.
Yeah.
I knew there was a blue and a red, and not even red, blue and an orange Portal.
And you know, the memes with the cake and
the cake is a lie, and
cake.
Yeah, and there's a psychotic AI trying to kill you. That's literally all I knew.
Yeah, she's been spouting facts because
I watched Jacksepticeye play it, and I realized that this game I thought was so boring. Looking at screenshots of like, oh no, you have to listen to it.
Yeah, she's been geeking out to me about all the facts.
It's so clever. I love dry witty humor so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, we need to play this.
Next Friday we're looking into playing Portal 1 and 2, but since we...
Oh yeah, we're hoping it would be funny.
Yeah,
we try to be...
We're trying to decide who would
try to be
play
funny.
Because I am infinitely a worse gamer because my reflexes are
horrible. But I feel like the puzzles in the first one are easier.
Yeah, but
so you could always do the first one and I'll do the second one.
Yeah, you have more commentary, so it might be more fun. And then we think, since she's got a month off from work right now, so we were thinking like doing more weekday evening streams.
Even after that, I'd be willing to forego sleep. Who needs that anyway?
Yeah, just to do more, like if we want to do more Warriors or more long games that aren't maybe as interesting because we're getting 100% completion on them. Or
we're never
interesting. Third or our fourth playthrough on them. We can do this during the week.
We're playing all the like little bitty games.
Games that are easier.
We're not interesting.
Yeah, to put on in the background while you're trying to like we like do it while we draw, or if you're trying to do like our little sister,
your background music.
Yeah, if you're trying to like write a paper and you need some people jabbering annoyingly in your ear while talking about stupid stuff.
I don't think it's stupid.
It's whatever. Well, I think everything I say is stupid. That's why I said that.
So we'll continue that when we get into the actual gaming. But to pick up from last week, we just recently got into
Sleeping for Losers. Yes, 2 a.m.
Yes.
We're back to
I was up till 2 a.m. writing. I write original stories, and I was up till 2 a.m. trying to figure out a scene, and I was just so... It wasn't a great idea. It wasn't a great idea.
Well, I was wondering when she was going to come upstairs, because sometimes I leave the light on for her. Homie, I was just...
You were out. You were out.
It was like not even midnight. I laid down. I was like, I'm just going to read on my phone for... I fell asleep. I'm surprised I plugged my phone in time.
I literally was like, it was one of those things where I just kept pounding it out. I'm like, I gotta finish this. And then I was like, it's 2 a.m. I'm like, it's not happening tonight. It's not happening tonight.
Like papers.
So anyways, we're off to a great start. We're already 5 minutes in. We've not even started. So 2 weeks ago, or a little bit before that, we took a trip to a local hobby shop and found Fire Emblem Cipher cards here in the United States. They're Japanese only. I've been watching these for years because they have like the best art ever of Fire Emblem characters, and also Fire Emblem merch is just very hard to find. So I never realized you could actually get them in America. We're gonna get to him.
Super well because he's like so tiny.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's that's my favorite boy.
Right there.
I love him.
But
he's so handsome.
So I went and looked it up, and it turns out you can get it's hard to get single pack, but you can get like booster packs and starter packs online. So now we're spending, and we're just not going to say how much.
Well, you know how those other streamers are like, we bought a Pokemon card for $10,000. Like, it's not that crazy, but like for Fire Emblem cards, I think it's pretty. For two very amateur collectors who just enjoy it, it's a lot of money for us.
Yeah. Now, Cipher cards have been going, just answer really, Cipher cards have been, in production for quite a bit now, actually. They're going to be going out of production, actually. This is their last series. So it's our time to get them while they're still available, and then hopefully they'll be worth much in the future, and we won't sell them because we love this game.
Yeah, that's what normally we're very frugal about buying things. We're like, we're
just like
10 cents for 500 Pokemon cards. That's kind of expensive.
Slap the money down the table.
Yeah, as soon as we saw these, we went to the store, and the funny part is, I asked, like, what they were behind the stores. I was getting keychains and stuff. And then she's like, oh, they're $5 pack. I was like, okay, that's actually not bad. I was like, here, I'll take...
You know how much of Pokemon cards are nowadays?
Like, I took, like, 2 or 3 of them. And we opened them in the car, and she actually went back in the store.
And I bought 3 more packs.
To get more packs. We were like, no way. Like,
I literally walked back and I'm like, I love these. Give me more.
Because they're good quality cards. They're thick. They're...
So I'm going to start opening this.
She's going to do that while I talk, like, geek out about them. Because normally, Pokemon cards are typically like $7.
There are, like, millions of those.
Yeah, there's, like, $7 for, like, 10 or 15 cards, and they're like, yeah, you get a lot.
So you look at this. This isn't the cards, but like just the artwork on the box is just so good. Like that just looks nice.
Yeah, this pack in particular is.
This is a starter pack, by the way. It comes with a preset made 50 card deck because this is meant to be played as a game, not collectible. Well, we're gonna use this.
We're not doing that.
But so it has essentially like a basic starter deck with all things that you want to play. It has the rule book here. In Japanese, so we still don't know how to play, but
good thing I
we can look at the pictures.
I wish if it was in Latin, I could probably read some of it.
Nothing's in Latin. Are you kidding me?
No, that's the worst part.
At best, you can like translate Harry Potter.
Which a funny thing is, we opened these last week, or not last week, just a couple days ago, and I didn't know like half the characters because they're from Fire Emblem Heroes, a mobile game. But just earlier today, I got into that game.
With a map? That's pretty cool.
I've been playing
I'm not gonna put that on stream. I'm just gonna hold it up. You can kind of see it. It's pretty big.
Lord.
I'm not putting that in front of the camera, but this is like their playing map.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I've been addicted to the Fire Emblem Heroes game today. It's like a gacha style. So
I am so happy I got her into that. It's taken years, literal years.
Obsessed with gacha stuff recently, like just opening, you don't know what it is, and opening it. So that's how I was like,
I'm gonna.
And then I actually know the things you did.
This is really nice right here. This is a nice cover.
Yeah, I love it. So hopefully I'll be able to pick out a few more heroes today than last time. I mean, we're opening.
Well, last time we opened the 3 houses, like, I don't know who any of these people are, and now she plays like, I love Claude, and I'm just like, you haven't even played the game yet.
I got him as like one of your free units you draw at the beginning of the game. They're like promotional.
He's one of the lords.
I love me an archer.
Oh, these are nice. This one
has
an
archer on a dragon.
Okay, so I'll just...
I'm already warm. I'm talking about Claude. Get myself warm.
There are a lot of repeats in this pack because it is meant to be played as a competitive deck. So I'm just going to put the ones on camera that are unique.
Yeah.
So we can take a look at those. So first off, every one of the star packs comes with a signed holographic card. So we got Lucina right here. I don't know whose signature that is, but it looks nice.
It's very pretty. She is the...
Lucina looks so good in like everything.
Best.
I just love her appearance.
Her outfit really never looks bad. Look at that.
And these are actually their outfits from Heroes, believe it or not. So you actually will know a few of these.
Here, so you can look at her.
So here we got Marth. This is legendary Marth right
with
here.
The Fire Emblem.
Yep, with the Fire Emblem shield.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know, right?
Look at her hair in that.
And here we got, this is Brave Ike. He's in his father's outfit. Grail. Yeah. Well, we might play Path of Radiance someday, so we won't say what happened to his dad, but
just seeing him like paying homage to his dad.
I know he's using his dad's axe. He's normally a sword wielder.
Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. If you had to choose any Fire Emblem games to play, I would play those.
Oh yeah, play the Tele series.
Those are just
the game I got for $15 used because no one liked Fire Emblem at the time, and now it's $100-something.
No, it's the one I looked it up on eBay. It goes for $600. On Amazon, it goes for about $300. And I was like, that is absolute. It's a GameCube game.
Here we got Brave Roy, who he's from Binding Blade.
He looks just like
our boy Roy, as he's known in Smash.
Our boy Roy.
Really? He was the one who brought Fire Emblem to the States. It's because people loved Roy so much from Smash Bros. They decided to take a gamble and bring it to America.
Look at him.
So never played his game because it's only in Japanese, but I'll give him points for bringing my favorite series here. So
yeah,
we got another one of Lucina. You got a nice view of like her eye right there in the top corner. I like that. Lucina's so pretty. I love her. She's essentially Fire Emblem's Mulan, so I'm like, she's awesome. Though I love Mulan, but she would kick Mulan's butt. I'm sorry. Here we got
Mulan's my favorite princess.
Here we got traditional Marth in his regular outfit. You can see you can kind of look a little closer, you can see some of his allies in the background.
It's a little hard to see, sorry. This camera isn't the highest quality, but it's the camera.
It's a camera.
Also, my hands shake really bad because I've messed them up, so just,
yeah.
Sorry.
So, and then we have a couple of these are non-holographic, but they're the same designs as before, so you can see some of the details a little better without the holographic on it.
You can put them next to the holographic over here. So
yeah. You can see some of the details are a little clearer. They're a little brighter. Got a couple of repeats on that. Like this one, for instance, like you can see her shield a little bit better because there's not the signature.
Oh,
on the
I didn't
top.
even know she was holding a shield.
Yeah, it's the Fire Emblem.
The Fire Emblem.
Yes, exactly. Every game has a Fire Emblem.
That's it. Last time in Warriors, we just got our fire. We got three more. 3 of 5.
Ryoma, we just got him in Warriors actually.
On
Eldest
Fire Emblem
Prince.
Heroes, I just got his hot
him
springs
in hot
outfit.
springs.
So he's just wearing like a loincloth and like a little towel, and I was like, "Oh, Ryoma, where are your pants?" Ryoma, you're missing like everything.
He doesn't have his headgear on either, so it's just like, wow, you have so much hair.
When I first saw him in the banner, I was like, I don't know who this is. I was like, he looks familiar, and everyone else is from Fates, but I don't know who this guy is.
And you only played Fates.
Yeah, I've only played Fates myself. Because he has his hair up, his headgear's off, he's completely naked. I was like, who is this?
Gotta specify. He's completely naked. He's not. He's wearing like a tunic.
Okay, so he's got like a open shirt. It's open. You can see all 20 of his abs. And the sleeves are rolled up so you can see like his muscles that he flexes and splits watermelons with. He's like,
actually someone who does that.
That's so weird.
And
then he's got like, when his damaged artwork is literally just him in his little cloth. No towel, no shirt, hair down, blowing in the wind. Majestic beauty. I was like, whoa!
You have a crush on Ryoma now?
Don't know.
Anyway, so
no, Takami's always my man.
I know
Takami
he is.
and Leo.
Anyway, so back to the Fates families. We got Xander here. We also just got him in Warriors.
Xander's got the best.
If you weren't here for last week, we played the level where Xander and Ryoma got mind controlled and they try and kill you. And they're unbeatable. You just have to run and survive until you can find a person controlling them.
The instructions are they will not take damage.
They will kill you.
They're just too strong.
They almost killed her twice.
Yes, they like hit you once and I was like, I'm dead.
The first time we did that, we did die at least 3 times because we didn't know what we were supposed to do. Anyway, here's the non-holographic of IQ. I like these having it too because then you can kind of see the colorations of the like glow effects a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so here's the other version of Roy, non-holographic right there.
Honestly, if I didn't know, I would have said that was just Ellie Wood.
They look very same. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is Ira, who
I have no idea who that is.
She's the originator of Astra, the 5-star strike. That was her signature ability.
And very much in
it's called Regional Astra, like Regal with another IN in it.
Her boobs are nice and out, just like last time. I was wondering. They do have
Here's
big
a regular
boobies.
version of Marth right there.
Out.
Here we got young Tiki. We will be seeing her in Warriors eventually.
She's super cute. Look
yes,
how small she
she's
is.
cute.
Little cutie baby.
Her accent's a little too strong for me, but...
One day I was in the kitchen and I just said that and I was like, I don't know why that's in my brain or where it came from. And then I remember it's from Baby Tiki.
Yeah. Baby Tiki.
Oh, that was a close one. And I was like, ooh, why is that in my brain?
It's funny because it's not her older self doesn't sound like that at all. So anyway, this is Celica, I believe, from Echoes.
Yeah, she got the fire. Does she have something with the... She can't control her fire? She have fire?
I never got that far in the game for any sort of control issues to spawn, but mages are like that, so...
No idea,
Okay, so... No, it's fine.
So
here's the other version of the non-holographic of the other Lucina card we got. Very nice.
Very pretty.
Here we got Cordelia, who is blushing because she has a severe crush on Chrom and never says anything about it, and so he's just clueless.
This is such a weird angle, honestly.
It kind of is, yes. Okay, you want to reveal this next card?
I would love to. Let's see who it is. I'll reveal it on screen. I don't know who it is. Yeah!
Hold it farther away so they can see it.
Sorry, I wanted to look at
This is Takami, Madeline's favorite.
Takami is my favorite unit in the game. He's an archer, as you can tell. He's a sniper. He's got a magic bow. He's got long, luscious locks.
You make me feel a little awkward, like I should leave the room.
What a man! Yeah, you should. Leave me with my cards.
Okay, you keep looking at that one then. Next up we have, I really like this one. This is Camilla with her dragon.
I love Camilla.
What was the name of her dragon? Marzia. She's a beautiful wyvern, and loves her mistress very much and was happy to go and eat the heads off.
Like, why
they
gotta make him so pretty for?
I don't know. Anyway, I like that one. I love seeing. I like this one because I love seeing mounted units with their mounts having some sort of relation, especially because dragons are not your typical mount. They're not just a horse.
And actually,
you have to have a bond with them.
Her boobies aren't out. And considering she's like the booby girl of the Fire Emblem world,
that's the thing I always had against with Camilla after Fates is that actually in her own game, it's not very.
She always stands like this.
She always stands like with her arm against, like she's almost kind of covering herself, like she's. It's a mysterious sort of pose, and I feel that's because she's like part dark mage. But it's like before and later on, it's like it's all like. Out, but it's like other times she's like half like
face game.
Most of her face is covered, most of her body is covered by her own arms. It's kind of like she's very mysterious in a way, and I like her portrayal that way. I know a lot more than in later games where she was just being kind of seductive, and that's not her character. She's really just the mom of the group. She's not. She never was someone who was seductive, and I just didn't like that in later games.
Not working right now.
So anyway, we've got Mist, who is Ike's younger sister.
This is so cute, and she looks like that in Heroes, where she's very like in her base game she looks older. So I like that.
These actually are from Heroes.
Yeah, it's like I like that they changed her and made her look where her actual age is. She's like 13.
This is Lilina, who is Roy's friend and Hector's daughter, and she's in her Valentine's Day outfit. That's why she got a present.
Cute.
Okay. Here's one of our favorites here. This is her in her legendary outfit.
That was our
as a great lord.
First Fire Emblem ever.
First lady we ever knew. And honestly,
Sacred Stones.
I like a lot of Fire Emblem games for a lot of different reasons, but I love Sacred Stones for how quickly it gets you into the action. Chapter 1, you don't even have control of your units. The castle's falling, you're escaping. You don't even know who you are yet. You are this princess, and you don't even know how or why or what. Mm-hmm. Besides the fact that war is erupting, you're escaping with this one knight who you don't really know, but he's trying, and he almost dies for you. So immediately you're attached to these two characters. You want them to win. You want them to get away, because they almost don't in Chapter 1.
Yeah, you're fighting this awesome dragon guy on a dragon.
Completely,
he's not part dragon.
He's like, if you could have like a slimy predator of some sort, human form, that's him.
So awesome.
He's like a great villain because of how just
icky. He's just icky.
When you finally take him down, it feels so good because he's been chasing you and hounding you and almost killed essentially what ultimately became your love interest, but this whole time.
We can all tell the chemistry is undeniable.
No, Seth and Rika is definitely
chemistry.
One of my favorite pairings in all of Fire Emblem just because of how good and how respectful they are of each other. Like, they're one of the pairings that support. They don't get together. It's not until after the war that they both decide to finally own up, or more likely her brother pushed them together because he was definitely shipping them too.
She's a twin.
She's a twin, yeah.
But she's a twin brother.
And they finally get together, and it's sweet. But it's like, you don't know the other support. You have to beat the game in order to know. And I love that. You don't know immediately.
Yeah.
Here we got Lou, also from Sacred Stones. She's a prodigy.
Yeah, purple hair and magic lady.
As there are. Yeah. Here's Ira again in her regular outfit. She's a little Easter.
What game is she from?
I don't remember which game she's from, but I know her because she's a very popular unit in Heroes. She kicks so many people's butts.
That's fair. Ryoma kicks butt for people.
This is Hardin. He's from the first Fire Emblem. I don't know anything about him besides the fact that he was, again, a unit in Heroes.
He's got a bad haircut.
There's a lot of units I only know from Heroes just because they happen to be there. Oh, hey, here he is.
Oh, this
is Seth right here.
Seth, look at that. Come on, how can that not be your love interest?
He's an awesome dude, just really. Was the youngest general of Renaissance, which is Erika's right here, her country that she was essentially taken out of. Oh, you can kind of see in this one. This is when he was a younger knight, and you can see he's in the background.
So you can see that's their dad. He kind of looks like Sir Walter Raleigh a little bit.
he founded our city of Raleigh.
This is little Erika right here, and that's little Ephraim. They're twins with like this cyan.
And he's probably a teenager at this point, but essentially,
so cute
he essentially came in as a knight, and just through lucky chance of Erika really liking him as a child, essentially became their protector as well as one of their closest friends. And so he got promoted pretty quickly. So most knights are, in their like 40s or something like that. No, he's general of the entire army, and he's somewhere in his mid-20s probably.
Yeah.
And they really nail that in Heroes, and you're like, oh, he seems older than you, and then you go into that one, you're like, no, never mind. He's really young. He's handling this really well.
Yeah.
He almost dies.
He's got some trauma.
He takes a critical hit pretty much in the very beginning, and then almost dies again. And Enrique's like, you know what? Screw that. I'm not doing the princess thing. I'm gonna stab the dude who's trying to kill my friend. And it's sweet. I love it. It's why they're. Yep, that's all the ones we got for this pack. Nice. But because there's a lot of repeats in here, that's not. But I'm like,
good haul of characters. We
we got really nice artwork.
All I could ask for.
I really like this one. I like this one, and I like this one because I love cards that go and show relationships. That it isn't just the character; it shows you who matters to the character. Mm-hmm. That I think is really important to show in a card. We had one of Yune in Rain Dawn that shows her and also the people that surrounded her because she was a goddess.
Yeah.
And so I really like ones like this that go and be like
of the game, and then some people who worked with a medallion which she was trapped in. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But she was trapped in a medallion, and then it showed the caretakers of the medallion, the other goddess that had was involved with the medallion. It was really cool to see.
Fun stuff.
It's
it was
really
fun
cool
stuff.
Game.
But I really like this because all the artwork is really nice. But I also like that they have a wide variety from different games. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that, and I really like this, like, sort of, sepia tone style that comes with the Sacred Stones art. This is how the art in the game looks like.
Yeah, so
because it's a Game Boy game, so they couldn't do cutscenes, so they had artwork. But I'm like, I like that it has this very sepia tone. It gives you a very romanticized medieval feel.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what Sacred Stones is about.
Because that's what, if we had to go through, like, we're thinking about doing just a YouTube video, not a stream, on, like, talking about the different Fire Emblem games and ranking them.
You do that, I'm going to start.
If you look at Sacred Stones, that's like the romantic game. If you want a game that's got a good story, it's not super difficult, the gameplay, but you get great characters, good story, and it's very much like...
Look, I didn't even notice. You look at his, you can see actually some of the demons you fight in that game. You fight monsters, and there's like moguls, which are actually flying eyeball creatures.
Oh, I remember those. The tentacles.
Yeah, the weird That's why I love these cards, because, again, these are older games. They didn't have great artwork at the time, so they remake them to look super cool. I love it. Yeah. I could just stare at that for a while, because I'm like, that looks just really good.
That's what we did the first time we got. We sat in the car, and we were just like...
He was like, wow, so cool.
For so long. Yeah, because each one of these games, like, holds your heart in a different way, because... In no way is Sacred Stones like Path of Radiance, but in the same way, they're the same, they're still in the same
Fire
Emblem series, yeah.
It's kind of like how Pokemon grabs you every generation, even as you get older, and no matter what complaints you might fight for the new games, it's like, there's still something about it that you're thrilled to learn what the new Pokemon are, what the typings are, who the gym leaders are.
Yeah, I was like, I've been thinking recently, like, I really want to get into another Fire Emblem game, because you get kind of hooked on one, because I watched Sacred Stones through her, I watched her play Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn multiple times, and then she played Awakening, and then I played Fates, and now I'm like, I kind of want to go back and play Awakening and Radiant Dawn and all those things on my own.
And this is the thing that's cool about these cards, too. It's like, another thing is like, you see all these, like, roses in the background? This has to do with, essentially, her special ability. All the Norian royalty and Hoshi royalty have skills that are unique to them. So Elise's is something like Lily's Fragrance, and hers is Rose's Thorns. Mm-hmm. Essentially, it's a special ability that gives them, like, buffs to people that are around him. So I like the fact they put roses in her things, because that's her special ability.
Yeah.
It ups damage to other people and makes them less likely to take damage. And Elise is the opposite. It's less likely to take damage with a smaller boost to damage given.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
They're very beautiful.
I know these things because you need them to survive the first level of Conquest. If you don't want people to die, because...
We'll not play Conquest. That's the one Fire Emblem games I can't... I love those characters so much.
Only reason it's hard is because Takumi is an archer. So the strongest person you have access to at the point, which is Camilla, can get shot down if you're not careful.
Yeah, a flying
because he's paired up to Hinoka, so she can get him in close with her maximum range.
Yeah. She's a Pegasus Knight.
Yeah, well, you've probably seen her on, like, Warriors, but...
Yeah, I forgot.
But that's the thing, is that it's so difficult about that level, is that she can get him in close, and then he'll shoot you and die. So if he's not effective, Leo can probably survive him, you can probably survive him. The issue is him switching places with Hinoka, which is now a Lancer, which you have issues which Camilla can take care of.
And you
have to get rid of Takumi first if any of this is going to work.
Exactly, because she's got resistance as a Pegasus Knight, so Leo's not going to be effective because he's a magic user.
Because she's also...
Elise is essentially dead in the water with both of them.
She's a healer, so essentially you had to keep her protected.
You're not going to be doing much because depending on if
you're like level 5, so you're not doing it. You have a sword.
Yeah, you're not going to be doing much.
You can go in dragon form so you don't die, because that gives you a super buff.
Yeah, and that's about it. Yeah, I was like, I love that family so much. I couldn't play a game where you have to witness all their suffering and all their angst. I was like, I don't know.
You did. You played Birthright.
Well, Birthright, I didn't know. Birthright is also like the easy version. It's like here's the spring blossoms and the sakura petals and all this.
And the sakura people.
And Sakura the girl. And it's like, oh, some people die, but they're supposed to be evil villains. And then you play what's the third one?
Revelations.
I was like, Remembrance. Revelations, where everyone lives.
Some people hate that game. I didn't think it was that bad. It has issues, clearly, and a few writing plot holes, but
yes,
it's not...
The RNG kept kicking my butt for no reason. It would be like,
That's Fates in general. Fates in general is very cool.
I can kill them in one hit, and I have 98% chance of hitting, and a 20% chance of critical. They have a 6% chance of hitting, and 1% critical. They'll critical me, I'll die. You. I'll miss, and you'll die. And it was Takumi every time. Takumi would always miss with 98% chance.
You're like, why?
I'm like, why? You're literally my favorite unit. Please stop.
I mean, that's how Soren was.
And then he'll get hit by the magic user, and then he'll die because his resistance is negative 100.
And we're just like, okay, sure, that's how we're gonna play this.
No. So many times, it'd be like my favorite unit. I would go in and be like, all right, here you go, take them. They miss, and then they'll die. It was always my favorite unit. Baruka happened to me more times than I want to admit. Baruka is one of Camilla's retainers. She is also a Wyvern Knight.
She's an assassin who tried to kill Camilla. Camilla thought she was cute and therefore hired her.
Yeah, vibes.
Because that's how she rolls.
Yeah, I love Baruka because she's
also, if you think that's
short.
A strange thing, the other royals did too. Niles tried to steal from Leo. Leo hired him. Yeah. Xander found Perry being like a psychopath with a knife and decided to hire her. They all have very weird retainers, but they're all very strong and very loyal. So I mean, it works.
Yeah.
They're just very strange people. So when like Corrin is meeting them for the first time, she's just like, I'm just not gonna ask.
Yeah.
Especially because like Selena and Baruka, who are Camilla's retainers, like, yeah, we're watching you all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay.
I love Baruka. Only problem is because she's assassin, she has a really high critical rate, but it also means she can get hit by everything.
Everything.
She doesn't have the most defense considering she's a Wyvern Knight. She has
switch over to the main screen because I can at game.
To the.
Yep. So you hand me that, I'll get started, and you keep going.
She's gonna get this started. I just have to. Our setup for our camera, like you can't really see it. I currently have
because it's very high quality.
It's taped to some styrofoam, and I just stuck the microphone in it so you can.
It's a cereal box.
This is how, if I could describe anything about my life, it would be the way I set up this camera and this microphone. Because after midstream, I actually just pull the camera out of the computer, so I don't have any cords in my way.
It was a great time. Thank you. We love it.
Thanks. It's my crafting styrofoam. Where I can craft.
Being real, she just shaved down styrofoam with scissors to make arts and crafts.
Did I unplug the microphone?
No.
No, okay, good. I was like,
you have to pull it apart from the other things.
The cord is all messed up. That's why I was confused. I'm making a styrofoam model of Cranston right now, and then in the middle of doing it, he asked to move out, so I had to take a break.
This is Animal Crossing, by the way. We jumped topics so fast. We're so sorry.
I'm playing Animal Crossing, and Cranston, who's my favorite villager, asked to move out, and while I'm making a model of him from scratch, so I'm taking a break to mourn. He's not moving out, but I'm just annoyed with him, so I'm just taking a break.
It's like, I'm making my own merch for you, and you want to move out.
Yeah, go ahead and start her up, Evie. It says, I just saw this here. I can't see this.
Are you playing? Oh, yeah. I'm going to get that, like, some people aren't as excited for that, but Pokemon Snap.
Yes.
That was our childhood, because we could not have Pokemon games when we were younger. When we were wee children.
In a really long time ago, we used to live in California.
Just put your arm up, just like, let me tell you a story.
Let me tell you a thing. Yeah, no, back in the day, we had, we didn't get games because we just thought they were expensive, and we were like 9 and 11, so it was a lot. So our dad would get us, definitely illegal, not illegal at all, emulators, and we would play. We had like let's go through this whole system to set up an emulator so we can play Pokemon Snap, and the pictures never worked, so we couldn't see the pictures we took.
It wasn't a great emulator.
But we played it for hours, dude. We played through that game like 90 times. So I'm definitely excited for that.
Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Stadium 2 were like literally only 3 Pokemon games we had access to until like the 7th grade. You know,
keep talking.
after that, we got a little bit more crafty with our ways of getting things, and we'll leave it at that. But essentially, it was one of our like biggest things, and we just loved it for the fact that it was very different from the battle mechanics, because we didn't really know battle mechanics yet for Pokemon. We just loved the creatures, and we like to draw them. So Pokemon Snap was like a dream come true. When we saw that it was being re-released, we both lost our minds, to put it lightly. I watched that trailer so many times. And I have some people who are like, oh, well, I wouldn't get it for $60, or this is cute, I wouldn't do it again. I'm getting that, pre-ordering it, playing it as soon as it comes out. I'm so excited for Pokemon Snap, because that's what we always wanted, was an updated Pokemon Snap that has more than the original 151 Pokemon. If I can see an Umbreon running around, which is my favorite Pokemon, I will just, like, faint. It will just be so... It does look so incredible. I love the graphics so far. The biggest thing about it, and this is something I liked about the wild area in the Pokemon Galar games, was that you get to see Pokemon interacting. Like, the thing in the trailer I thought was so adorable is there's a Torterra with a bunch of Pokemon on its back, because it's a walking biome, pretty much. And that's so cool. I want to see those things of how it's interacting. I like that they're bringing back the Snap mechanic, Todd guy, whatever, and the circular...
Yeah, he's Professor Snap now.
Yeah, and the circular, mobiles you're in. I hope we get to see some legendaries, like the final boss in Snap was Mew.
Oh really? I only ever saw Zapdos. I couldn't even get Zapdos.
Well, because we couldn't see the pictures that we took, so we couldn't find the Pokemon signs and unlock Mew. So hopefully when we get that game, we'll finally be able to say we completed a Pokemon Snap game.
Yeah, that's true. That's why, because you're right. It just reminded me, like, the reason why we couldn't see our picture why that was so important is because
we couldn't get any farther. We could get most of them, but we couldn't get one because we couldn't quite see it. And you need to be able to see it.
Yeah, it was getting the legendary birds. We take pictures of them, but you just can't see them in the pictures, so you have no idea what's going on.
So you had to take a really good guess. It was like, regular game would have been way better if we could have the option to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're definitely getting that when it comes out. Definitely playing that. I will be happy to spend $60 to get that right out of the gate.
Turn off my music.
Some games I will go and wait for them to get cheaper. A lot of the times I do, but I'm like, I will go. She just got a new skin. It's hard to see because the game here.
Yeah, but it's
a little easier to see.
The Pokemon starters.
For her Switch that has the starters.
To tell you how devoted we are to Pokemon.
Well, to be honest, if we had, I would like ones from the lowest stars.
Those are my favorites. I would say Johto are my favorite.
Johto,
I think.
Yeah.
That's Torchic? Which one's Torchic, or is that Hoenn?
That's Hoenn. But
Hoenn.
I'm saying that Galar or Alola are probably more likely to have a skin.
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw Johto Pokemon? Johto is my favorite region.
I don't know why Hoenn is so underrated. I love Hoenn.
Hoenn's not underrated at all. People just complained when the Oras thing came out. Anyway, we're being invaded, so give us 5 minutes.
We are streaming. What's up, homie?
We're being invaded.
Our little sister came down. She's taking a break from her paper.
I feel like a true TikToker.
She also has got her My Hero Academia
This is her hair
on.
right here. See?
Wait.
No one can see. You have to put your head down.
Yeah, move your hair.
Put your head down.
No, I'm trying to show me your shirt. See?
Where's the camera?
I don't know if you guys watch My
On
Hero
top of the
Academia,
thing.
but it's Overhaul.
Overhaul.
Yes, so control it, please. We most recently
Which one
on
do you
here
want?
we got this one, the green one. Most recently we got all of the Fates family, and now we're moving on to do something that's not that.
Yeah, but it means we have all the Fates family, so what really do we have to complain about?
Yeah, nothing. I can use Takumi and Leo paired up. The ultimate pair in Revelations, that was my go-to, like, system, I guess.
can use Corrin and Camilla, so I'm happy.
Yeah, sure.
Camilla's like the best unit in the game, and I just enjoy dragons. And then Corrin I also have, who's not as much appreciated by many people, but I also love her because she turns to a dragon, and I relate very much to her storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
I like Takumi because shoot and bang.
You like his hair too.
Can shoot. Oh yeah, I do like. I used to have such long hair. My hair used to be longer than that, but now it's okay. I'm Leo.
It's fine.
Leo with long hair.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so last we left off with this thing was essentially we went in because the whole deal is that we had to do a level where Xander and Ryoma are trying to fight each other because some army is pinning them against each other by making them think that the other stole their sister, who was Corrin. So you had to keep them from killing each other because Rowan and Liana, who were meeting with the separate armies, didn't realize that they were mortal enemies before they all met at base camp. So that was a fun conversation.
That was funny. They're like,
it was
wait,
great.
I hate you. No, I hate you.
And then in the middle of it,
and then we fight.
In the middle of it, Darius is like, has anyone actually seen the thing you're fighting about? And
Darius is like, I hate everyone. Just kidding.
And then they both, well, everyone gets quiet, and we go, and we're all good after that.
Yeah.
And then after that, Xander and Rioma disappear mysteriously, and we find them along with Corrin in this forest, but they're all being mind controlled to try and kill us. And they could.
Yeah,
you pretty much just have to run and find the guy you're looking for.
Yeah.
So we did that, and the 3 of them had gleamstones on them that went into the Fire Emblem. So now we're looking for one more. We need to find another hero with another sacred sword who can give us another gleamstone to complete the Fire Emblem so we can push back the darkness and so on and so forth. So we got all them. And now we're heading on here.
I'm just changing the game.
Essentially, as it says, pretty much, the Nora and Hoshio side, like, you know what? We're mortal enemies, but not in this world. In this world, we just want to go home. So in order to protect our families, we're going to have a truce. And we're going to be fine. So it'll be good. So, Darius, our good friend, is going to show us a location that might have one of the gleamstones. So we're going to go check that out.
Boop. There we go.
Yeah.
I've had a...
That's pretty much it. You ready?
Yeah, let's hit it.
We're gonna watch House, so I'll give you play reference.
Thank you.
Good to know.
Play reference. I just want to play
Thank you.
because I'm writing the rest of my paper tomorrow. I only got a page done today.
Okay, sounds good.
So it's not doing that. It's distracting me.
Doing what? Oh.
Darius,
What's wrong with the box?
going on?
Oh, that's...
Why do you need
Oh,
us
sorry.
all to meet here?
Because I have
So we've
some
got Corin with
important
us now.
information to share with
I
you.
love her.
I'd love to hear it.
Take a look at this map. Right here is a Gristone
I
stronghold.
like Darius.
He's awesome.
I think he's
It was
got
built at a time when Aetolis
spicy
and
eyes.
Gristone were on
I am
less
so
than good
warm.
terms.
Are you warm?
No,
I
I'm pretty good.
suspected
I'm
my
so
father
warm
used
today.
it, so I've kept an eye on it as we've traveled. I've just received a report that a large Gristone army is gathering there. They're preparing to make a full-scale assault and completely conquer Aetolis.
Oh no! We have to protect the people of Aetolis!
Hold on a second.
Aetolis
You're the
sounds like a
Prince of
Barbie
Gristone.
name.
How can we be sure this isn't some plan to trick us into an ambush?
Takumi, you slight Prince Darius with your words.
Don't you push him in the
However,
face.
I agree with them. To be frank, I harbor the same concerns that Takumi has voiced. As royalty myself, I find it hard to believe you would turn against your kingdom.
When Aetolis was invaded, my father attacked instead of sending help. I'm still loyal to my kingdom. It's my father I turned against.
Big brain
Your
move.
conviction would be admirable if I believed a word you say.
Thank you.
We know Darius better than anyone. You don't have to worry.
Look how beautiful talking is.
Also, Takumi is just suspicious of everyone. He doesn't even like you when you start in Fates.
No, he doesn't talk to you for like the first like 10
Everyone else is
levels.
like, you're alive!
And he's like, I hate you still for leaving. You
We
suck.
should approach quietly, storm the gates, and press the attack from there.
I was thinking the exact same thing. We'll need to form a unit for that part.
Leave gate storming to me. I'll shatter those
Your face is
defenses in
dummy.
no
You look like a
time.
pineapple.
I'll come with you. I can't just
You
do
sound like a
nothing while
Barbie.
Aetolis is in danger.
But she's way better than
We can't
Rowan.
risk both
Yes,
of you,
correct.
and you must keep the
Can
shield of
Darius be the
flame safe,
protagonist?
too.
Well,
Look at his
how about
eyebrows.
You hang on to the shield of
Spicy.
flames then, Darius.
Oh,
That isn't
no!
my point. All right. Give me the shield.
We'll be careful.
As careful
You
as
guys
we
are
can
stupid.
be on a battlefield. Let's do this.
You're such. He looks like He looks like a Super Saiyan.
Bounce fan.
Fire Emblem, yay! Thanks, Bounce Fan. Glad you're excited about Fire Emblem, yay!
I'm assuming it's just turning in. Probably. Anyway, so, no, that's the funny thing, best thing about Takumi is that, like, your entire family thinks you're dead in the birthright side, so they're all, he is lame. Yes, very true, he is lame. But, that whole side is, like, they thought you were dead, essentially. You were kidnapped many years ago, and you don't even remember your life there. So when you appear, all of them are like, oh my gosh, you're alive, and Takumi's just like, I don't like you. I don't like you. You're definitely a traitor somehow, and you're
I
just
hated
like,
you my whole life.
and I'm just like, dude.
Oh, it's this map. Okay, well, make me talk to me and pair me with Leo.
Okay.
Easy
so-
pair. See, look at him.
Yeah, so you're.
He's got those beautiful
yes.
brown eyes, and he's got beautiful brown eyes. And they're the same brown.
That's more probably because of the quality.
It's only in this game, yeah. In
It's
their
different.
base game, they do
Understood.
have different color eyes, because they are not related.
Okay.
Which is why they can both get married to me. L2-3-M24. Why is like make your username easier to read, please, ma'am? I know, but why is it so hard? L2MX5Y3RMR.
Why do you keep coming on the field? We don't want you here.
He says my pineapple head cannot be held away. My checks fell.
Get it off the ground before someone steps on it, which will be you.
He's a Super Saiyan. He looks so dumb. I hate his hair.
And the funny thing is that we actually have seen some Cipher card art from him.
He
and it
looks
looks so much better.
He looks great when he's drawn.
He looks not good in this.
I don't know why in his base game, his model makes him look so... I think it's the shade of yellow they chose.
Yeah.
But I understand, like, it's a shade that, like, I don't think they've used for anyone else because it's just not
It is
a
nice that it's not a blue-haired person.
I was looking it up last night because we were talking about... I couldn't remember... Oh, no, it was this morning. Somebody looked familiar, and I was like, oh, I know that hairstyle. Someone else has it with brown hair.
I'm going to actually take Camilla with me for this
and
one.
I couldn't find any articles about, like, or, like, any websites of Fire Emblem characters with brown hair. I can only find ones, like, about blue hair. Because there's, like, 30 blue hair
We're going to have to literally just go to the
characters.
middle of the field, let our parent person find us, and then go. Check out my new user...
Metal Fanny.
I love that! It's like a fanny pack.
Metal Fanny!
So you're Metal Butt.
Fanny pack. Metal Butt.
You're a Metal Butt.
Yeah, you are.
You're a fanny.
Metal Fanny. I love that. Yeah, take her to you. So what are we doing this level? Fighting dragons?
No, opening the gates.
Opening gates.
So we need to get through these bases, but kill a lot of people in the way.
I'll take the left if you want to take the right. Luckily, because this isn't like our 100% attempt completion game.
You'll probably be fine, but I don't want to run the risk you're going to run right for those archers, so we're going to put someone else.
Is Elise on the field?
Yeah, we'll put Elise on the field.
Yeah, we always need to have a healer. On our other file, which we'll be playing on later, for 100% completion, we do like all the Anna's mementos. We get S ranks on all of them. Here, we're just having a good time, having a good time. So
I don't even know anything past that.
I don't know the rest of the song. That's the only part of the song I know.
Just do that over and over again.
Have a good time. You just increase pitch every time until your head explodes.
Again with the head exploding. That's the third time she brought this up at dinner today too. What about my head exploded? I'm like,
you never know. These are questions we should be asking. Let's go.
You wouldn't be able to see it.
Battle. It's time to battle.
Let's go.
Having a good time. Good time. Having a good time. Having a good time. Chex Mix.
Not sponsored.
If I could be sponsored by anyone in the world, Chex Mix would be a good one.
I would be happy to be sponsored by anyone in the world.
I would probably choose Mountain Dew, because even though I don't drink it, I feel like just...
we have nothing right now, so anything is more than we got.
But I just feel like the energy that Mountain Dew gives off, I feel like is very similar to the energy that I give off on a daily basis. Like, you never really...
So we gotta keep an eye on this because we know everyone's going to come and attack Dario, so we have to keep an eye on him. So go find your paired partner.
Okay, one.
Oh yeah, we just actually increased the class 2 of Leo and Camilla last time, so they're in their second class
I'm very
now.
excited.
She's a Malignagner. Malig Master. She's a Malignite before, and he's what was it, a Dark Knight or something?
Yeah.
He was originally a Mage Knight, and he's something else now.
You're on Dario's patrol.
You suck.
I'm getting this base on the left side. If in case you haven't watched this game in a while, Evie is on the top. She's playing the girl with the yellow hair. I'm on the bottom. I'm playing the handsome man in the fur skirt jacket with the great ponytail. Very handsome. Now she's playing the dragon lady. So that's Camilla in her full 3D. You can see them kind of, the difference between them and their...
You can see it in a minute. I gotta kill this guy first.
Well, you can see the difference between them in like a 3D model versus them in their 2D art.
That's the reason I love this game insanely much, is because it's just like, who didn't want to see the Fire Emblem characters, regardless who it is,
and a full
3D model?
A fully realized 3D model that's controllable. Like, that's awesome. It's not just because in their base games you play, they're in like pixel form, like they're what?
It's on 3DS.
Yeah, like they're 16-bit. Well, that's what it is from, because it started as a Game Boy game, so it's kind of an homage to past games, so they're non-handheld. They keep them as their little like 16 or 24-bit sprites on the thing, and then when you go into battle,
my favorite thing about this is like her dragon looks so freaking cool, and she uses it in most of her attacks. And that's just why I just love about it. And like, I love the fact that it's part her hitting them, and it's part whacking things.
Oh, he has his Fusion Yumi. Why does he have his Fusion? Did we get it this game? Oh no, it's just
he comes with it.
Oh, that's why I can't defeat anything. That's okay. I'm fine with using these things. In our other file, this is his like sacred weapon, but it doesn't have the scroll right now, so it's like super weak. And I was like, why does it take me so long to kill everything? And it's because this is his unupgraded weapon. But it has the green arrows because he actually...
Where's Robin?
Oh, he's all the way down there.
I'll get him. Give me 5 seconds, I can go heal him. Well,
Okay,
I can
heal.
heal him,
Yeah,
so
I
just
can't
keep an eye on Darius for a minute.
Where is Darius?
Give us 5 seconds, Robin. What the heck are you doing?
And here's Leo. He's got a nice horse. His horse has got a nice tail. Where is Darius? I completely lost him. I like how it gives you like the updated, use your staff to heal. Nice. He's next to Elise, so essentially if he gets damaged, just command Elise to go get him. Is the did you get that base? So I should be able to get the middle one. Right? Yep. Okay.
Xander was actually beating this guy for the most part, so we're actually...
Plus, Corn was getting this one, so I wasn't worried.
I'm just like, you go. We're good.
You got that. I'm gonna go over here. Look how good Leo looks. In his armor with his little baby cape.
I mean, just look at the awesome horns on that horse.
Yeah, because this class is not available
I'll keep an eye
on
on
their
Darius.
base game.
Give me a few minutes.
Yeah. Well, he's got Elise right next to him, so if he needs to heal, just command her to.
Well, I know there's gonna be reinforcements around him.
I don't know where the fork guy is. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Found him.
Hey, come on, Leo.
I also think if they're not married to me, they should be married to each other. Because they just have great in-game chemistry. It's awesome.
It's just funny because they are really just two like.
Yeah, and
bickering
it's not
kids.
like Niles is everything is overly sexual with him. With them, it's just like they just get along so well.
But they don't want to admit to it.
Yeah, I was like, it'd be very easy to go, you know, enemies to friends to lovers.
I love how with axe people, your enemies stick to your axe when you beat them.
That's cute.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I love to see that. I'm really surprised this guy didn't die. Is my spell that weak? Is he still using his face talk? Is that what's going on? Or no, are we just weak? Are we just bad?
We're just weak.
Sometimes I get... Do I still not have my last, like, thing? I just love seeing Robin.
I told you, I've not upgraded him at all because he literally has nothing.
I love watching Robin just run in front of me, not attacking, just straight running. I was like,
whoever
where are you
did
going,
that,
buddy?
Seriously uncalled for.
Did somebody hit you?
Mage hit me in the back. I hate it when they're doing that. I'm trying to do a combo string, they're just like, nope, gonna whack you.
I don't combo string, I just
Well, the thing that makes mages hard when you're on a dragon actually isn't the resistance issue, it's the fact that they...
You got an air pop in your throat.
It's the fact that they go and they hit a wide area. So, most units can dodge out of the way of them, but dragons are really big, so you can get caught in their spells. That's actually how I got killed by Axe Thing against Leo. Because...
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, remember I got caught in his moonlight, and so I couldn't
I do remember.
I couldn't dodge out of it, and so it just took out all my health. And I'm just like,
That
sure,
spell is
why
very
not?
nice. That's so
That's
funny to
so
me.
offensive. That's your sister, Leo.
Does this mean I'm less effective against dragons? Does this mean the dragon is more effective against me?
Oh,
Probably.
hey, that's our first dragon.
I just lost half my health.
You need a help.
One hit. No, it's just because I'm an archer. I really shouldn't be.
Well, I have an awakening gauge. That's what I'm saying. I
The
can
most
come over and
annoying
help you.
thing is the fact that I only like to play as
trying to kill
ranged
this
units.
Stupid mage that will not die.
Yeah.
The mages are so bulky in this game. I leveled up. Good for you.
I like to play as ranged units, but my attack style is very close combat. So I don't know why I do this myself. Like when I'm playing games like this, I always attack close combat.
Please
But I like being a
die.
ranged unit.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to make my way down to the freaking chest, my guy. I'm just trying to get me some spoils of
help?
war.
You need help with the dragon or
No, I
whatever?
am fine. Thank you. I'm a big boy. I can take down my dragons myself.
Neither of you are big boys.
I'm a big boy.
You're not a big boy.
Dear,
How are you in trouble again? I was just there. I
I
left for 5 seconds. You. Oh my gosh. You have Elise, Corin, and Xander over here.
Like the 3 strongest
I
animals.
like how the gameplay with the archer guy just looks like I'm just pressing random buttons. I kill everyone doing this.
Yeah, that is my gameplay
That is
style.
exactly her gameplay
You
style.
are absolutely correct
Okay,
because that
give me
is
a second to
100%
heal.
me.
All you guys are jerks for dying.
If you want to watch
She's
combos
right here.
and you want to learn how
She's
to play
right
this
there.
game,
She could heal you.
yeah, you gotta watch Eevee for that. If you want to see how to run around like a horse and do the same move 60 times in a row, watch my screen, because that's all I do. My gameplay is not very intuitive, but
Okay, we're waiting for the next thing to activate, so the bridge goes down.
That's the only problem I say with this game is sometimes
we're
you
too fast.
Go too fast, especially on look at this nice little armor. Ooh. Oh, the thing is in trouble now. The 4, it hasn't updated yet. Most of the time I'm the healer.
Gonna hit something with an axe.
But right now I'm not, so it's nice. So let's do we're doing a little fashion show.
Uncalled for, dude. Uncalled for. It's because Darius wasn't advancing.
Look at my nice pants.
Because only Darius has the key, I guess.
I got little moccasins for my feet. I wonder if he can feel like
better
rocks
not die
through
again,
those.
or I'm... Stop killing my dude. Stop hitting me.
Am I healing? No, I should go back to the Healy Fort and heal in the Healy Fort. I'm ready to go forwards. Like, I got my little bow ready. A little guy. See, I come up close, you can see. Oh, yes, look at him. Look how gorgeous this man is. Did I level up from doing nothing? No. I wish. That would have been so funny.
It would be interesting.
Ooh.
Are we going
like,
forward,
look at his hair.
Any time now would be great.
How dare you try to hit me like that? That was so rude.
Let me go forward. Thank you.
The disrespect. Onwards. I'm gonna get all the things that are flying, and then I'll come back for these. I always play as ground units for some reason. Like I'm never when we first started playing this game, I only play I always had to be a winged unit. I had to fly, and now I'm like, look at my little feet. Look at me run. Look at me getting in shape.
Something that's actually fun to do with this game, especially when you played it for as long as we have, is just watch the character attack swing, especially on mountain units, and pay attention to what the human on the giant mountain is doing.
Yeah. Like this is awesome.
It's just fun to watch how their attack strings are made, you know?
Yeah.
I genuinely love this game, and I wish that they would make another one that had characters from other games.
Yes.
So
now,
cool.
if they had this for just Path of Radiance alone, I would pay $60 easy for that. I would love to be able to control the Path of Radiance characters. Stop! I'm just trying to stop hitting me. I'm trying to get this guy over here. Stop hurting me. I'm just a little weak man. Just a little weak man with a little bow. The caster. What's a caster?
There's a caster who's doing
spell caster.
What?
Like castor oil?
What else were you thinking? You idiot! We're in a magic game.
I was wondering.
We've played this for how many hours now? You're a freaking caster.
I didn't know.
You are castor oil. That's what you are.
I didn't know if a caster meant like a cannon. It was like a certain type of
What are you?
Armament.
A spell caster.
I'm a horse rider.
You're not even that.
I have a headband.
You do have a headband.
And
you took it from your sister.
I have a sword. I'm very cute. I married him in my Revelations game. I married Kaze, who is your ninja friend in my birthday playthrough. Stop hitting me with your sword. It's very rude, and I'm trying to talk. Disrespect. Yeah. And he's very nice. But that was such just a noob move. Everyone marries Kaze or Jacob.
Hey.
She married Jacob her first time. That's your...
I love Jacob not because we're things, because he's literally Soren in a butler suit.
Darius is dying.
Again? For crying out loud, dude. I'm in the middle of something.
Don't be me, though. I'm just gonna fight him into this corner.
Okay, how did I lock onto you?
Die. Oh, if you press your thing down, it does that. Like, press your right stick down.
I just wanted to switch.
Oh.
5 seconds to go. Make sure he don't die.
Get him. I want to do the spell that does the thorns. There's one spell that he has that makes thorns come out of the ground. That is awesome. I also like...
How do you have 4 people around you and you're still getting hurt?
My favorite move for the archers is their 6th move, because they make, these wind blades that are really cool. And I'm so used to using Niles on it, because for a while I used Takumi, a bazillion%, but then he got too strong, so I had to use a second character. So I chose the only other archer in the game, and now I use him more than I use Takumi. Oh, how the tables have tides turned.
Tide pods?
Tide pods. Do not eat them.
Yes, there are a lot of enemies. They keep hitting you with sharp, pointy things.
Girl, I know there's a lot of enemies, because
I'm going to try and defeat them this time if you'll let me do that, instead of dying.
Health potion. It's like, I can't freaking fight these monsters. Who has the monster killing bow? Someone has a monster killing bow.
Don't have a monster
and it's
killing bow.
not me. Who has a monster killing item?
You have that in the other game.
Okay. Niles had it.
Why?
Didn't he
Will
just
you
die?
stop doing that?
Who is he fighting?
I don't know. Do I need to babysit you the entire way?
Yeah, you can. Normally that's my job. So you got this, Chief. I'm fighting these monsters. I'll just dodge 90 times. I can't kill this freaking monster. It's taking so. Do they have high resistance? Do you think?
Okay, do my thing already. Thank you.
Medium. I don't think they take stats into as much high of account in this game, like reinforcements and stuff. Or not reinforcements, sorry, like resistance and stuff. Jeez, die.
Okay, did I hit enough people yet? Are you good, Darius?
Die.
Can you move the heck for? Give me 5 seconds.
Okay,
please.
well that's new.
She's next to me actually right now.
If it keeps up, I'm going to.
There should be nowhere.
I'm going to take a massive dump.
Really? You couldn't have a
It's
little
called
decorum?
It's Mad Libs with Fire Emblem.
No, it's not. You would have said poop anyway.
Yes, I would have. If it was me, I'd be like, if you don't heal me now, I'm gonna take a massive dump and you're gonna clean it. And then
How
you
are
would
there
probably
still so many monsters?
Bro, I don't know. I'm fighting all these people in this base. Oh my lord. Just die. Why are these people so hard to kill? They only have like bronze swords. Did I kill him? Did I get him? There he is. Yeah! Got him. Okay, so this one's clear. The one in the middle, I think. I don't know where I'm. I actually don't know where I'm at. I kind of got lost.
I'm with
and
Darius.
I just started fighting a fort. Oh, I'm in the middle one. I'm in the middle
You
one.
just started fighting a building?
Yeah, pretty much. Just punching the walls. Like there's like 6 enemies over to the left, and I'm confused, and I'm punching the wall. That's what it feels like when you're confused.
I'm gonna run out of stabs at this point.
Yeah, you know how I heal. What? now you know how I feel.
You said it with such confidence. I had to stop for a moment and be like, wait, that's not the right word.
Now you know how they're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something here is not quite right.
I do know how you heal now.
Now you know how I heal.
I do. I am a healer now.
Now you know how I feel.
The moment's gone. The moment is so gone.
I was trying to be serious. Be like, ha ha ha. Now you have a taste of your own medicine.
The moment is very gone.
Well, it was dramatic in my head.
It's okay. It was hilarious. Now you know how I heal.
Now you know how I feel.
It's just
a throng.
It was
just
just funny.
of monsters.
It was just funny because you said it with such confidence and so clean that we both stopped. We're like,
what? Darius, no!
Are you all right?
Darius!
And there's this shadow dragon.
Navarre! Everything's better. I'm also in love with Navarre.
The Prince of Altea. We've come here to save you.
He's a little wee BB boy.
Because he's the youngest of the Fire Emblem
He's like
Lords.
2.5 years old. Has not hit puberty.
We'll be fine if we team up. Now then, let's get out of here.
If you're really deep human.
Follow and live or stay and die.
Oh, I'm in love!
Navarre is pretty cool. I just like how all the other characters you introduce them level by level, Shadow Dragon all at once. They're already a merry band.
Oh, I love me, Navarre.
Hero King Marth.
Oh yeah, Crom is Marth's great descendant. Just to
Yeah,
make
that's
things
like his
clear.
great-great-grandfather or something, you know? So,
That's why they use
He's
the
like-
same sword.
What? You're Marth, but you're not the Hero King Marth?
I'm the
It's
pre-hero
not
Marth.
unusual for a hero to become legend only after they've died.
Marth's like, I'm gonna die?
From a time before it was known that way.
Marth, I want to thank you for coming to our aid.
I'm glad
This
that
is
we
the
made it
church.
in time.
This is the
But I'm
steeple.
sorry that we couldn't prevent the capture of your friend. We can still save Darius. Marth, will you help
Yeah,
us?
I'll just go Super Saiyan and I'll punch through the door.
There is just one problem, though. The area is completely overrun by mysterious monsters.
My crown is too small.
Outrealm fiends.
Leo wears the headband better.
They were pouring through a giant portal of some kind. Oh, that must be an Outrealm portal. Then there's one inside.
And it's providing an endless supply of these fiends you mentioned. We have to save
See what we were talking about
Darius.
earlier about blue-haired characters?
Immediately surrounded again. Are you eager to repeat that
experience.
There must be something we can do for Darius, though. There has to be.
We could close the
Notice how he has the
portal
same
by
eyes as
completing the
Darius.
Shield of Flames. But Darius had it with him, so the enemy has that in their hands too.
I can sense the power coming from the Shield of Flames. It's inside with all the Outrealm fiends, right?
That's where Darius is, so it's probably there with him.
I also sense another source of power. This one isn't from the Shield.
She's a
of
dragon, by the
Flames.
way.
It's far away and high up. They both feel like the Divine Dragon's power.
Wait, the power of a divine dragon? What
What does it even mean?
Perhaps the shield and this other source are connected somehow.
Oh, we
I
talked too much.
remember hearing something like this before. A story Mother told once.
They always call them mother.
What story?
Call them mom.
It described
Hey, Ma.
something similar to what
It's like my
you
ma
just
told
said.
me.
High up and far off.
My mamacita. Just tell me how you heal. Tell me how you heal. This is how I heal.
Find out what it is Tiki is sensing.
Maybe we won't talk during this part. Oh, sorry.
A long, long time ago, there was a small kingdom where a sacred dragon had made its home. All was peaceful until the day when an evil dragon appeared and attacked unprovoked. The sacred dragon confronted her evil counterpart, but it was too strong to fight directly. And so the sacred dragon summoned all her strength and sealed her foe away. Victorious but mortally injured from the battle, the sacred dragon withdrew to the World Tree and calmly awaited her death.
No, why do they always die?
Though the sacred dragon's time has long passed, it is said that even now, high atop the World Tree summit, two of her sharpest fangs still rest where she breathed her last.
Why can't it be like two flaps of her skin from random areas? Like,
Why do you have to ruin a good story?
Why's it gotta all be two?
Okay, so that means we head for the World Tree, right?
Yes,
Punch him.
I agree. The Divine Dragon's presence lingers even now.
Good. And I'm sure we'll find the means along the way to save Darius. Let's be off.
I just love seeing them all together. It's so cool.
I love seeing Navarre!
Well, that's the thing I also love about this game, because there is no other game where you can go and see Xander standing next to Navarre or Marth standing next to Crom. It's cool.
Very true, very true. I thought it was gonna be the Divine Dragon, and then it died! I'm like, can it be alive? And like our
Naga
friend...
was still alive. She's
She's
divine...
evil!
No, she's the Divine Dragon of Awakening.
I haven't played that game, I wouldn't know. Keep going.
That's literally where Crom and Lucia get their power
Onward!
from.
More of my men. See, do you see how Leo and Navarre and Darius all suspiciously have the same eyes? It's because I'm in love with all of them. Darius,
I don't see how that has to do with
infatuation.
literally
It's not
anything.
love. I'm infatuated. But Navarre and Leo and talking to me because I know their personalities. That's how you know it's real.
Closer to you already.
Yeah!
Used to fighting at your side.
Look at his headband. Or at least his hair has dyed. It's dyed purple.
May luck favor. Good luck.
Oh, Navarre's not playable!
He's a DLC character.
I know.
You can
but-
use him if you want. I'm willing to let it, because he is in the story mode.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna finish with my two guys. My two dudes.
You do that.
Finishing out. Let's go. We're almost done. No, we're not.
We're
Keep
not.
going.
Do you want me to go and give people better weapons?
Quickly.
Okay, then talk about something.
You suck. This is not my forte.
30, yeah.
But I like his bow.
Well, I was just
Even
seeing
though
there's
it's super
I was
weak
seeing
and
there's
it has
anything-
nothing.
Actually, I have to do something else first. Keep going. You're doing great.
Oh, I dropped my Chex Mix. Wait, I have to find my
Check it
Chex.
out.
I dropped it.
Well, he's right in the store, so don't worry about it.
Let's talk to me so we can hear his voice this whole time.
Choose.
Yeah, I like them. I don't know anything about Navarre because he's from Marth's game, and that game's 9 billion years old. That's like the first one?
First one, yeah.
The very first one? Yeah, that's why he's big. Even though when they remade it on the 3DS, it looked super ugly because they didn't have any feet, and it was like dumb.
It was like weird because it came after Rain and Dawn, which is a Wii game,
Which
and
is
it was
a
just
very beautifully animated game.
well, the
considering
character
it's on-
sprites are very
Yeah.
well drawn. So when they updated the art for Shadow Dragon, I was like, okay, this does look better than the first, like,
but it's not
very first
good.
game, like 20, 30 years ago. But it's like, you look at it, it's like, it just
didn't look clean. They were honestly kind of smudgy. The Fire Emblem series is known for the over-the-top critical animations. The criticals were literally just a flash. It wasn't any special animation. It just felt like a serious step down from what reigned on. And it was the DS. It wasn't necessarily...
Yeah, it was their first DS game, wasn't it? Their first 3D DS
game?
It
was only... No, just regular DS. But...
No, not 3DS, but 3D game for the Nintendo DS.
Yes, that's correct. But the thing is, like, they were on Game Boy before. They were doing the 8-bit, 16-bit graphics. Why does a DS game look worse? It was just shocking, really. And I tried to. You can play it kind of ironically, but it's like...
Which is interesting, because obviously, as large of fans as we are, we were like, oh, we want to know where this came from.
It wasn't even, like, the story. It was just, the game didn't look very good.
Because obviously, the story isn't going to be, you know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because it's the first one. They're getting off the ground. It's your, you know... your Iron Man 2 as opposed to your Iron Man 1. It's like we can see where this is going. It's got a lot of good points in it. It's not my favorite, but you know, if there's nothing else, I play it again.
This one was just like, the animation just, like, half the fun was the levels.
It was remaking the game that everyone goes wild about because it's the first one.
Oh, I almost forgot to check out another thing.
And that they were porting it to a whole new system.
It was
interesting that they really stepped it down. Who's ready?
He's still not.
Yeah, I know. Talk to me, we can't get
still not.
Items for him.
He could technically.
He already is.
Like a lot of people, honestly.
You want to take Elise? Elise could class if she can be stronger in battle. Navarro's so beautiful. He's so good. I don't know anything about him, which is the worst part. Is I don't know anything about him, but he's from that game.
She can't use upper level tomes yet, though. We had a rule where we weren't going to class someone up until they could at least use upper level level things, because otherwise they can use only E's.
And you're like, okay, what's the point of having a super strong person who can only use a weapon who gives you 20 damage instead of 600
I let it slide for Leo because she wouldn't let me go until Leo or Takumi was classed up, so
I
Leo...
do love Leo.
So Leo got his class up.
Yeah, well, also, it's interesting to see the choices some games have in them.
Is that alright?
Because there are a lot of really good Fire Emblem games, and all of them obviously have major flaws in them. But it's really just like, choose which flaw bothers you the least, and then play that game. Because everything has so many good points about it.
Choose.
I think she has her attack crest. I guess I'm fine with that.
Do her. She's super cute. I gotta say, the Norian family
is like the most adorable little cinnamon bun you've ever seen in any game ever, and I just love her to death. You cannot dislike this girl.
Yeah, and it's
not
like
sickeningly sweet. It's
just exactly. That's what I was about to say. It's not like
cute.
It doesn't ever feel overdone. Like she's like, ah ha ha, I'm so cute. It's like she's generally just a kid doing kid things.
Cool. I look so mature now.
Nice.
She's cute, dude. In her game, it's never like a, oh, I wish I was strong. Ew, no. Sister,
she's actually way more mature than she lets on, but she puts on a very cute, sugary, like, face to essentially give her siblings a reason to smile in this horrible life that they all have to live.
Yeah, keep going. They also live in Doom Murder Land, so you know.
Doom Murder Land.
They're not doing their best.
That's the Nora green card.
Yeah, welcome to Doom Murder Land. It's been nighttime here for 10 years, and we're all dying.
See you later.
Stay for a week. And then die because you can't leave. Yeah. Stay for a week. It's free. We're not gonna make you pay because you'll be dead by the end. So enjoy your stay.
Don't worry about the chain we attached to the bed.
Yeah,
in your foot.
It's just whatever.
Mother's story was true after all.
It seems
punch him in the face.
Look at all the Outrealm fiends and Gristone troops.
This area is so beautiful. It's a shame we won't have time to appreciate it.
Back in her game too.
On the enemies we must cut down, not where they'll lie.
I love you. You can see how Sheeta's armor is very simple. Old Pegasus Knights used to have they literally just have like the breastplate and then that's it.
Just for the breast.
And they're wearing just like a tunic, and you're like, so they hit you anywhere else you'll die, but your boobs are safe.
Oh, Marth. It was my choice.
Alright, get a room.
Really though, she crushes on him so hard.
Don't do anything reckless, okay?
They actually grew up with each
other.
other.
There's 2 people in between you. Garnef, yummy.
They actually grew up with each other for 5 years because he took refuge in her kingdom until he was old enough, essentially, to go and take back his own kingdom because he ran away when he was like 11.
He's from Awakening, this guy?
No, he's Shadow Dragon.
Shadow Dragon?
Yep.
I wonder who the evil guy is. He looks like the guy from Snow White.
You know, sometimes you have to think about these villains. Like, some of them you actually kind of like when they look like regular people instead of like, wow, I have so much scarring and I'm missing an eye and I have dark robes and my skin is gray.
He looks like the guy. He literally looks like what the witch turns into in Snow White. Is she a witch? Is she called a witch? What's she called? Just a witch?
Evil Queen?
The Evil Queen!
Yes.
I was like, I feel bad calling her a witch if she's not a self-proclaimed
Some cases, Rowena. It depends who you ask.
Oh, Rowena. She's from Supernatural.
Well, that's probably where it came from.
Supernatural is such a lost cause. It's kind of like Game of Thrones. It was like so popular, so big for so long, only to be completely destroyed by its season finale. I'll be using the same two ineffective people who do not really have weapon advantage on anyone, and they're not very strong, so
Let's see if they have any better weapons.
keep me with them. I love using units that just don't,
yeah,
but are strong.
We're gonna be mainly using these weapons for a while because no one can use anything else.
Well, let's just go. Let's go. Let's hit it.
Well, no, I'm looking for her to get better weapons.
Why don't you? Oh, you can't take corn yet. Barf.
Yeah, I have to use Leon.
I hate being forced to use the protagonist.
Well, to be fair, she could be worse. At least she's actually good at what she does.
I think your weapons are fine. Let's go. Let's just go.
Well, actually, there isn't anything that's yet stronger than her current weapon, so.
Let's just hit it, dude. Speed run.
You are not doing that.
Speed run!
We actually are kind of doing that, considering how much longer we took to beat this game the first time.
True.
Understood.
Speed run.
We
can get this story mode in like, we can get it in like 15 hours of consecutive playing. But it's easier when we use our leveled up units and also sit down for 15 hours.
Well,
when you played this game 19 times already.
The first time we did easy, normal, hard mode. This one we just started on hard mode, so it's going to take a little longer.
Is this on hard mode?
Yeah, we're on hard mode. You're just realizing that
now? Had no clue. Where are we going?
Forward.
Or is that up or down? Hi, Leo. Hey, baby boy. Oh, we can go that way? Well, I'm going the wrong way, I think.
Just go whichever way you feel like it.
I think I'm lost. I can only go one way because I cannot fly.
That sounds like a you problem.
You can fly, so you should go that way. I'm going this way. You go the other way.
You know that'll open as soon as you hit the dragon zone, right?
Where's the dragon zone?
Those green glowing things?
Yeah, up at the top! Bro, that's so far.
Just saying, that's where it is.
Okay, can I just like run there and activate? Nope, I gotta get this guy to open the door. That's lame. I'm not strong. I need to be strong. Why can't my horse just kick him? I honestly think my horse kicking him will go a little bit faster than my magic.
Actually, that's why I like that when she's like, well, I can't reach it with my axe. I'll have my dragon kick it.
Straight up, I'm like, why can't I
I appreciate that.
Attack, 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 attack.
For some reason, I just stood in front of him and I'm like, why aren't you hitting?
Hit him, attack. Get him, Takumi. He said, I'm here too, so I know. I actually don't remember any of my combos. Considering how long we played this game, I couldn't tell you how to pull up any combos off the top of my head. There's like a 6 combo that I always forget how to do. That's this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So Moonlight's my 4th combo. That's the one that killed Eevee last time.
In hindsight, we actually probably should have brought
I'm leveled up.
You know what I just thought of? Well, we should have brought one of the Valtryek users.
I thought you were going to switch into like Lucina or something, but
you need to remind me of those things, because when we're talking, I'm not thinking.
Girl, no, don't worry.
That's how you go and put things in my hands when when I'm talking.
Am I supposed to fight that sage? Can I just activate this? Oh no, I have to kill the guy first. Lame. And kill him. I don't even think I hit the guy. No, I did. Okay. I thought I just missed him completely. I was like, that's so embarrassing. Be on the battlefield and then you just completely miss and everyone watches you. I did that once in Drum Corps. It was super embarrassing. One of the worst moments of my entire life.
Where?
The caption head was like, hey, do this toss. I was doing... Okay, so I had like a little solo thing. Where I had to do a solo toss on a flag. In the back of the field. I was like, no one can see it. Like, I'll just do this toss I know is safe for the wind. I can do right now. I'm comfortable with. And then she calls me out. We're in a giant stadium. She calls me out from the top of the box. and is like, that was not big enough. Can you do another one? And so she stops everyone. The entire corps of 150 people and then a 40-person guard turns around to look at me. It's bustin' wind. And I'm like, I don't know what toss. So I just throw something I'm really uncomfortable. The one she wanted me to do I wasn't comfortable with yet. So I do it, and my flag flies 2 yard lines over a prop. It's gone. I run after it. I'm embarrassed. Everyone was watching me. I was like, can I go home, please? Can I call my mom? Well, I hate it here.
You couldn't go home. You already knocked yourself out twice.
It was no, I hadn't got my second set of stitches at that point.
That was when you were texting me and crying.
Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. It was like the worst day ever. I was like, I've never wanted to die more than now. That was the worst.
And then this was followed up by you almost dying twice. Come on, Xander.
Xander's dying. He's right next to you.
Why are you taking on a sage? We've talked about this.
Because he's strong and he wants to make sure you know he's a big strong man. Big strong boy.
He is, but not against magic. You are literally a big strong man against every other thing but the mages.
Anyways, so that was my story.
Yeah, sorry. I'm basically babysitting it. I'm babysitting my older brother right now, so.
Yeah. Leo is Camilla's younger brother. Xander is the oldest brother, and Elise is the youngest sister of the Norian unit.
Xander is the oldest brother.
Surviving.
Xander is truly the oldest brother. He's their firstborn child. Come
Robin's
on! Why? Stop it! Will you please stop doing that? Where's Elise? I'm trying to watch her brother right now.
She's all the way down there.
So go take care of that.
I guess I'll head to that base down there next where they're fighting like 4 people.
Anyway, so Xander is the firstborn child to the Norian queen. But there's the sage. But the king had many, many mistresses. So he had many, many children. Camilla's the second oldest, as in she's the second oldest surviving princess. There were others before her and after her. She's just the oldest who survived.
That's why I always feel like the Norian family, how can you not like them? Because, homie, they've been through so much.
That's why they accept Corrin, because it's like, yeah, blood never bothers us anyway, because we're not even all related.
That's what I'm saying. In the end, spoilers, sorry, she's not even related to Hoshido. She's not related to anyone.
Actually, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense without context.
Yeah. Well, and then Hoshido, which is the other people that you might see in here, like Ryoma, the guy with the long hair.
This isn't going to be a spoiler-free chat. We just kind of rant.
We will rant about the whole thing. So the other people who you get, which are I guess, complement them, like, they all wear black and purple and gold armor. And then Hoshido's very much white and red and blue. Always very, like, they're very...
And don't get us wrong, we love both families. Both of them are awesome.
I played Hoshido first, and I thought they were, like, the best people ever.
I played Birthright first, too, because I was scared of Conquest.
Yeah, so they're obviously supposed to be very Western-based, and then Hoshido is very, like, traditional Japanese-based.
And I love that. I really love that.
It's a very beautiful aesthetic, very gorgeous. The armor is very intricate, but they are just siblings. That's it. They live in a prosperous, beautiful country. They have good familiar relations. Well, their mom was still alive at one point.
Actually, the fun thing about the Hoshido family and learning about them is you realize that, yeah, they actually aren't as close as they want to be. There is actually a lot of unspoken things between them that they learn over the course of the thing. When their mom's not there to go, essentially, and break up the fights.
Yeah.
They realize that there's actually, like, Takumi has a serious inferiority complex to Ryoma. And, like, Hinoka has been this warrior this whole time, trying to impress Ryoma when the whole time, he was like, I thought... I kind of wanted you to be more of my little sister, not my fellow warrior.
He's like, I wanted you to be just more of like a girl and be there more
and
for Sakura,
when she's insulted by that, she's like, no, as in I wanted you to be my sister, not my comrade, because you are.
Yeah, because they're all the same, around the same age and temperament as their Norian counterparts. Like, Leo and Takumi are around the same age and also around the same temperament.
Now finally activate this Dragon Vein now that things stop dying.
Hinoka and Camilla are similar, not super close. The fort captain, I think.
You want to get that?
I'm en route. You stop me. Corrin's gonna be needing healing in just a minute.
It's okay. I'm taking care of some dragons, so I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, well I'm gonna take care of this dragon.
We should have brought Lucina.
It be like that. Niles has a dragon killing bow, but. He's in our other game. Yeah, he's in our other game.
Well, Belgian does help us in this game, so I really should have done that. But
it's okay. Well. They're actually decently weak to magic, which I'm shocked at.
At this point, they are at least.
I leveled up.
Anyway, so you were saying?
I don't remember. What was I? Oh, I was talking about just Norians. And
Well, the
Hoshidas.
thing that's cool about it is like both families have their own dynamics, and it's really a lot of fun. They're similar, but they're not the same. The thing that I always thought was cool about the Norian units, because I thought they were just gonna be the dark, lure you to the
look
dark
at them.
side.
Look at them.
Yeah, look at. They got claws on their gloves. Literally, that's how just intense they are. But the thing is about them is like, and like I said this before when like Camilla was announced in the trailer. I thought she was going to again be your typical seductress character, and then you go and like learn about them, not just her but the whole family, and you realize they're actually all a bunch of sweethearts, really.
No,
they're nice people.
The actual seductress character, if you can say that, is Niles. Which is
Niles.
funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, Niles is that person who's very, very suggestive, very always hitting on everyone.
But again, it's not like he's actually looking for someone to get together with. He just likes teasing.
Exactly. He's just that kind of guy.
I just like the fact when they always have like... Whew, I don't know if I'm gonna sneeze or not.
Oh, okay. Takami's there too. I like them because when I first played through Hoshido, I actually wanted to play through the Conquest path, because in the before you choose your path thing, I actually felt a lot closer with your Norian family, because Corrin, who you play as, was raised by them.
So as far as she knows, or at least
she's
she remembers.
Adopted. Yeah, she's essentially adopted. So I was like, I always thought that the found family connection was a little bit stronger than the blood connection that really isn't even blood connection. Because like,
as far as you know in the game, and to be fair, both you spent about 5 chapters with each family, so you totally feel for both of them. It feels bad no matter which side. We have our preferences. It still feels bad no matter which side you take.
Yeah, because it's. In the Conquest side, I haven't personally played it, but I've known from what Evie's saying, you watch Hoshido just absolutely fall apart. They come from what is perceived to be this great, perfect world, and...
It's actually the opposite. Conquest falls apart when you take Birthright. That family was literally held together by you, and they are falling apart. The thing about Birthright that hurts, actually, more is the fact that they go totally cold on you.
Yeah, they just
like,
shut you
they're
out.
so offended that you chose their evil rivals over them when you've been missing for so long. They are all super cold-shouldered to you, which is actually interesting because, again, when you first come back, they are so welcoming and warm. But the moment you don't choose their side, they actually all are giving you a cold shoulder, especially Takami.
Yeah, Takami does that in the game, too. In Revelations, where you get both of them, and you know, eventually, you're gonna get both of them, it still hurts. Yeah, I was like, Takami, no, please, I'll get you in, like, 2 levels.
Yeah. Well, you actually do get him by saving him, and he has to admit, he's like, okay, you saved my life. I can't do anything about it.
Get some chapstick, my guy.
There are many things that should be happening with this man.
Oh, he needs some conditioner. He's like that person you always see at Walmart whose hair is clearly thinning, but they're growing it out long to pretend that they're not going bald. Yeah. Like, homie, just accept the loss.
But anyway, so the...
Oh, we win.
You're welcome.
That was fast.
So, but
that we didn't win because the level's not over.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where we have to chase. Yeah,
I forgot.
This is where this is the first level to initiate the shadow concept of beat the boss and beat their 5 other duplicates.
This is what happens in all the history maps that we've been doing on our regular thing. I forgot about it because you've been enjoying the good beat the boss and it's over. You beat the boss, and then you don't actually, and then you beat 16 versions of their shadows, and you defeat the sages casting the shadows. Oh my god, it takes so long. Look at all the monsters.
I'm gonna leave you to take care of that, and I'm going the other direction.
Where are you going?
Not the area you're in. But anyway, so the thing that I think is interesting about these families, like I was saying before, is you go and learn more about them, and they all are definitely much more on the stranger side in terms of like, yeah. The people in Nora they live a darker lifestyle.
They live in the dark. It's
literally.
It's
a lot of them live actually underground because their land is like just
desolate,
dark, coarse.
Desolate.
They are usually the reason they live through conquest is they need to gather resources to survive, and of course they're going to be jealous of their Hoshido neighbors who have everything they could want.
Yeah,
because
the skies switch every 10 years, which you don't learn until Revelations. Hoshido has been in daytime, like it's been nice, whatever, regular daytime, and then Nora's been in darkness for 10 years. So there's been no crops, there's no livestock. As they live on a giant, literal rock, like a mountain.
So they are literally living underground.
Yeah, so like they have nothing good going for them. Okay, I can take out some of the dragons because they're mildly weak to my magic.
Yeah, give me.
Do I have to fight this Garnet?
No. Go.
Oh, I thought that was... Where did the dragon go? Fafnir. Die.
So the thing that I like about with the Norian family is that they're much more inclined to accepting you as an adopted sibling because of the fact that all of them are half siblings with the exception of Xander, who is, you know, fully of the king and queen. So.
And what's interesting enough is the Hoshidans actually aren't all full siblings either. But you don't know that until you get through like a lot of supports.
Although you can kind of guess that they got 3 different hair colors.
Yeah,
Somebody wasn't fully from the parents.
Ryoma's the only one that looks like their mom. They bought the same hair color. But he also looks just like the dad, too. Sakura and Hanoka look kind of the same, because they have, like, orangey red. And then Takemi's got this gray, dusty blonde going on. You're like, okay, obviously you're not from the same mom.
I think it's so that he looks like Korin, so you can tell Korin is from that family, as opposed to the Conquest family, which is a lot of blonde, and then Camilla, who has purple.
Oh, Xander's in trouble. Well, also, it's interesting because
stop doing that.
Xander and Leo have similar shades of blonde, and obviously she's blonde too. They all have similar.
Fighting? For crying out loud.
They have similar but not the same shades of blonde, and then Elise dyes her hair purple to look like Camilla's, which is cute. Those aren't ribbons.
So cute.
She dyed her hair, which I just think that's so cute. I learned that in one of their supports, and I'll mention it every time I can because I love it. It is super cute.
It's a cool sister detail. That's the thing that I'm like. I hate that when you just see her as like a sex thing. Is like, these are awesome sisters. She's a cool sister.
I really enjoyed seeing the Norian. I feel like the Norian siblings have a greater sibling bond. I feel like the Hoshidan siblings have a greater overall familiar, where they're all very much like, we love our kingdom and we love our family as a whole, and the Norians have a better bond between themselves individually.
It's kind of like the idea of the haves and have-nots is like, they don't know what they're missing because they've never not had it, but like the Norian family, like, it was, like, that's actually kind of the reason that Camilla's so incredibly overprotective of all of her siblings is because, yeah, literally, you could have a sister in the morning and no sister at night.
Because they killed each
other.
Might,
like, literally, it talks about in some of her things that she was afraid that at night someone would come in and strangle her in her sleep. So she had a dagger at her bedside at 7 years old.
Cute. Xander's dying again.
Why?
I'm gonna come fight this mage if you can heal him. Xander, if you could stop dying, I would
be somewhere else.
Appreciate it. And then send Elise to heal him.
5 seconds to finish.
Oh, he's fighting a Garneth. That's why.
I know, and I told him to not do that, and he didn't listen.
But these guys don't take damage.
I know. I'm looking for. That's why I'm dodging them and looking for the person.
I'm just gonna follow Xander and make sure he goes where he's going. Bro, look at you with your depleted health bar.
Give me 5 seconds to get over there, and I'll heal you.
It's because you got a resistance of -100.
Please stop taking on the.
The great tree can fall. I think you'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Should I just fight this guy then? Oh, I can't get through that thing! Oh, yes, I hate when there's walls that you can't see.
Okay. Where's the other mage we're missing?
I'm already on my way. I'm on my way.
I want to make...
He's on the
just
bottom.
him?
Yes.
No one else?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
But that's the... because there's a Garneth up there. It's fine.
Pew 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 pew.
Some respect if you want my help.
Yes, hold my hand. Because I act tough, but I really crave affection. Maybe that's why I relate to them. I act tough, but I really want the soft caress of your hand upon my cheek. This is now therapy hour with me. Pew!
That's what we wanted, so we're good.
Where is... Did I kill the mage?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Goo. I'm not worried about everyone down here because they're kind of like locked in their own little corner. If I can get them all on my screen, I will fight them. Otherwise, I'm not super worried.
So the thing, that's why I just find it so interesting. So like, I just feel like the roles of the Norian family are much more built. Like for instance, like Xander and Camilla essentially stepped up as like the mom and the dad of the family to protect their younger siblings. So his whole thing was just being, again, the perfect prince to go and make sure that he could stay in command and protect the rest of them. Yeah, I had a charge saved up. And Camilla's the same. That's why she's actually very visibly beautiful, because she knew how to play the court, essentially. Which you needed to do in order to survive, because all the different moms of the different children who ultimately died were trying to kill each other too. So, she hates her mom. For that reason. But, like, Leo went and became all cunning and stuff like that, again, for the same reason, and Elise is all sweet like that, because she's trying to give them a reason to smile. And it's like, Man,
Let's go, everyone.
you poor things. I feel bad about choosing the other side because again, they took you in. Xander literally teaches you how to use a sword. So it's sad when you essentially betray them. I'm just making sure our stream is still going. Okay, let's go. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't look, so I thought the swords were in somebody's body.
They're like-
Navarre's like, I couldn't care less. He's like, I literally
Well, like
hate
the rest of
being
them are
here.
like, we already got our sacred swords. Go grab yours.
Oh, a sword and a stone, for real?
Now here's the interesting thing. These are her fangs, right, that fell? So why are they both sticking down like in a jaw, it would be, you know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look at Ryoma. Look at his hair. It's weird to see him clothed again. Wow. If that doesn't give away your position, I don't know what will. Hey guys, we're here. Come fight us. We're in this tree. Like,
No,
we
caused the sun to rise.
Yeah, you caused the sun to rise, but also now everyone knows where you're at. So you're kind of
It's okay, we have literally so many heroes with us.
Crom's got nice hair.
He does.
It's not the typical bowl cut they like to give guys. Maybe that's why I'm so like I love looking at the Fates characters because they don't have that terrible bowl cut they like to give protagonists sometimes.
Well, the thing is, that's, you know, and I'll say, Crom's the one I married in Awakening, because, not because of appearances, but just because he's an awesome dude. And actually, I accidentally married him the first time. But, well, if he automatically marries whoever he has the highest support with. That was me at the time. I was at B. I didn't know who I wanted to marry yet, so I had him at B. I didn't go to A. And then you get to a certain point in the game where...
I thought you go to S to marry.
No, that's the thing. You go to a certain point in the game, it's like chapter 10. Whoever he has the highest support with of the females, he will ask to marry him.
That's awesome.
So literally, it was like, you defeat the final boss. So, ring? You're just like, marry? And I thought it was cool because I didn't know I was supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So I just was like, oh, okay, cool. I have a daughter now.
Next level. I have a kid?
Yeah, literally, because then it jumps forward like 5 years.
Oh, don't you have a second? Your kid's like Morgan or something?
Yeah,
like that?
that's my other kid. But
we don't care about them.
No, he came.
My cool kid.
He came from the future. But you're like literally like, look, little baby Lucina.
Yeah, Lucina's her kid, in case you didn't know.
She indeed is my daughter.
We could use them to smash any enemy.
You have to respect the power of the divine dragon. It isn't a blunt tool.
Like your head, you blunt idiot. Punch him, Tiki.
And this world.
With such strong weapons, now would be a good time to strike.
It's possible that the swords will allow us to close the
Ugh.
outlet.
Too many blue hair people.
Works, since we won't all be able to help.
Got it. Don't worry about us.
Navarre, you are a breath of fresh air.
Control of the area
Look at
and
his beautiful
save
hair.
Darius and the Shield of Flames.
Let's take the fight to them.
I think the issue with
Punch
Rowan's
line.
hair is like, why is it all pointing up?
Well, everyone else has just like
Such
regular,
anime hair.
realistic hair.
Or at least
Look at
semi-realistic.
Ryoma.
That made more sense than your hair.
He's got
defying
crazy hair, but
gravity.
it follows, the laws of physics. He's gotta be. That's what I said. It looks like he stood in front of an explosion, and instead of going back, he just went up.
So we're going on to get Darius.
Darius? That's a lot of portals.
It's on enemies.
Okay, this time, bring Lucina unless your sword is a dragon killing sword.
Well, let me see how many dragons we got on this map. We have
I
a lot.
already see like 3. Well, it says Manakeets in the thing. Defeat the monster and the Manakeets. Meaning, there will be many Manakeet, which are dragon. That's just my opinion. What do you think?
I'm just looking.
Okay. I've already made my decision. I will use the same 2 angsty boys I've been using
I know
this
you will.
whole game. Because I like
Well,
to
that's the thing.
fight
I
with
only
them.
see 1 on the whole map, so I can still put her in, but
Well, does your sword have dragon killing sword?
mine is monster killing.
Yes?
Oh, well, change weapon to your new, Fakina. How do you think it's pronounced? Like focaccia bread?
The heck
Is that how you pronounce it? Bread! It's Italian bread.
I don't know what that is.
It's like, vegan bread or something like that. I don't know. It's like healthy people like to eat it.
Sure.
That's why I don't really know what it is either, because I'm not healthy. I'm eating Chex Mix. Fakina? Facina?
Maybe.
Facina? Let's just go for it, dude. I'm not
I'll
really
make sure
worried.
there's not a lot of magic uses before I leave Xander in, so.
What is it?
You'll be fine.
You should just... Can you, like, click on him and see? Well, his, like, little red dot doesn't come up as...
Yes?
Magic users, but... Homie can take a single hit from a magic user and die instantly. You could throw rocks at him all day, and he's like, I feel nothing. I feel good. I knew that I would now. And you think about magic next to him, and he's like, oh! Oh! I'm deceased. I'm dead. And you're like, wow. Dramatic. Great. Cool. Can I put Lucina on the field? I knew that I would. Now, for a while, I used to play with just like Lucina and Corrin swapping back and forth, like sword person, other sword person. I feel, and then I play people who are not effective against anyone. I knew that I would. Now, I feel good. So good. I forgot how the rest of it went. Okay, so this map is so big I can barely see my tiny little character. Leo, come here. I'm so small. Oh, back when maps actually felt large because we were tiny baby characters. I am a tiny baby character. Look at me. I'm on my feet. I'm saying. Oh, I can't freaking. Oh, gosh. Hard mode doesn't seem so bad when you're like a level 40. When you're level 20, it's a little bit more intimidating. I don't know if it's necessarily intimidating. It's just that I can't run very fast because I'm a small man. Well, now I have a horse. It's a little bit better. But also, in general, I don't think we play on this map a lot. In history mode, we passed all those modes more like. Lucina. Love Lucina. She's awesome. I don't think I'm fighting the right guy, but I can't see the right guy. I want to get into the middle base so I can fight the. You want to fight this guy? I can fight the other one. Oh, I'm just killing the monsters. Oh, you've got the monster killing bow. I've got the monster killing sword. Bow. Oh, sorry. Everything's a bow to me. It's like confusing. Wow, that's a nice bow you have there, and you're holding like a plunger. Good bow. You can. I mean, people use plunger bows all the time. Plunger arrows. Oh, I was just going this way, and it's closed now. Or am I just going the wrong way? Wait, I want to get the dragon. I can shoot it down. Okay, look, choose a side. I literally moved to the other side because you were over there. I wanted to choose a lane. I wanted to shoot the dragon. That's the only thing I can do. Well, then take care of the fort captain while you're there. Where did he go? Not that strong. I'm a little weak baby. Well, too bad. I went there because I had effectiveness, but sure, never mind that. You have effectiveness? He's just a... He's an axe user? Axe person, and I was a sword person. I have effectiveness because I've got magic arrows. Wait. Bam! Yeah, suck on that. I used to do this move. Just shoot him like this a bunch of times. The button spamming thing, we're just like... It takes so long to kill anything. I was like, I don't even know why he has that move, honestly. Oh, you're shooting the wrong way, Takumi. You're cute, but that dome is empty. Just kidding, he's smart. I love... My dome is empty. I love when I can do this, and I'm just like... Are you doing your little smashy thing? Oh no, you're doing your big old... No, I like when I... Big old smashy guy. I like when it scores a critical hit and she just laughs wildly. I'm just like, I appreciate characters that enjoy the battlefield. Beautiful. I love it up! And I like Navarre for the exact opposite reason. The fact that, like, I'm slashing wildly and I'm saying nothing. No sounds. Navarre is silent. Oh, I love it. So I'm like, I like the ones that are completely quiet or the ones that are just laughing. He attacks so fast. Oh, I'll play him later when we do history mode. He's better if you're looking for a particular, like, in a room. If he's in a wide area, it's actually very hard to aim. And that's why I like him. Because as you can see, I don't really aim. And I don't really strategize. I just kind of wing it. I'm trying to go to this middle bottom fort. Are you going there too? Okay, cool. We can hang out. Oh, it's closed still. How do you get in?
The mission started.
There's a castle. How do you get to the middle one? I can't get in. Can you go around the sides? Which sides? Like the left? Or the right? Oh, that's so far! I'm sorry that's so far. Barf, I just wanted to kill people with my bow and arrow. It's okay, I'll go down this way. Yeah. That's my problem. These maps are so big, it takes so long to get literally anywhere. No, the door's closed again, you big lying fart. No, I said you had to beat the fort. We already did. You see the big green one that's flashing in the middle? We need to take care of that one. No, I did not see that one. Can I just run through the other forts? Or do I have to defeat them too?
Ah,
Or defeat the forts. Stupid. Make them scattered. Attack the enemy's rear. No,
They're coming for our butts!
Yeah, leave my butt alone!
Okay, we're back at Malfanny's.
Stop trying to touch my butt! I know it looks great. I got a great butt from riding this horse all day.
Actually, I don't have time to do that, so is there anyone nearby?
Oh, look, I can kill those horsies.
Okay.
Just Corrin by herself. You got it! Bye!
That should probably be fine.
Just chuck her in with 90 people.
Leave it to me.
I'm up.
I just want them to keep them distracted until I can get over there.
Sure thing.
Ready for orders.
Dang, you really sent in everyone.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, okay.
I want to take care of this fort captain and then I'll come help them.
I could help. I mean, I could kill them in like one hit because I am.
I know,
archer.
but let them have some fun.
It'd be like that.
And then I'll inevitably go heal them.
Yeah. Arc fire. Can you get out of the corner so I can like hit you, please? I got him. There we go. That's my favorite one, the one with the thorns. I just never remember how to do it. Yeah, I actually never. I don't think that's a real tome.
It is.
I didn't ever get it in Revelations.
It's not easy to find.
How do you get it?
Deeper inside is open. We must brace ourselves for trouble.
Yay, I'm coming to fight. This looks
No,
fun.
I got it. I'm doing an awakening gauge.
Is there any more flying units around here?
There's some I'm cutting in tiny pieces.
I was gonna get them. Alright, well, you get it. I'll go somewhere else. Bye! That's lame.
Hurry to the back fort.
Hurry to the back fort. No, get out of my butt. Are you gonna get this monster too? You got a sword. I'm gonna go get some flying units, because that's what I'm made to do. There's apparently some more near you.
Yeah,
So I still have little exclamation points on my map.
one thing at a time, you know how it is.
Dun, dun, dun. You got a new item. Choose the upper fort or the lower fort. I don't know where either of those are because there's like 900 forts. Look at all the little arrows. The map is essentially useless.
Well, it is when there's a lot of people on it.
And there's all these little hallways. I mean, I like it because I like having a ton of
Where the fuck
enemies
have-
and
oh, there's
options,
one.
but still.
I was wondering where you went.
Get back! Boop, boop. Defeat the flanking faction. Try saying that 10 times fast. You'll be having some slip-ups pretty quick there, my guy. This
Really,
is your end.
Tell me how you truly heal, Melon.
This is my power. Isn't that from like Sonic? Witness my true power.
Shadow?
Probably. What does he say?
No, that's what you...
What does he actually
This
say?
is the ultimate power.
Yeah, that's what it is. This is the ultimate
Power.
No, I thought Infinite said this is the ultimate. What did Infinite say? I didn't play that game all the way through.
You just watched me play it.
Yeah, I played the very beginning of it and then I got bored because I didn't like the gun shooting mechanic. Like grapple hook. I was like, I just want to run fast and turn into a little ball. I don't care about all these other things.
Grappling was cool. It's like how they do with
No,
Joker.
I just need very simple run, jump, roll, and ball. That's all I wanted out of
Well,
Sonic.
it's essentially their reasoning for how you could have a homing attack if you don't have a hedgehog, essentially.
I really just, all I want from Sonic games forever. I don't know why they're like, oh, let's give him a sword. No.
I love the Avatar character. I just didn't like
Run, jump,
classic
kick.
Sonic.
What's this? Just use a board. Oh, I have to kill this guy. Got him, give me a sec. No, my horse is going to do a backflip and punch you in the face.
I just like that you said that so spitefully.
Yes, because he just hit me.
My horse is going to do a backflip, and then I'm going to punch you in the face.
Yes, because he knocked me back, and that's so
Like-
annoying. I'm
like,
like, I'm
wow.
on a horse. You're not
Tell us
supposed
how
to
you really heal, Melon.
Yeah. You're not supposed to be able to knock me back. I'm on a horse. I'm cooler than you. You're not on a horse. I'm on a horse. And therefore, you can suck my butt.
I'm just going and closing the portals for the time
Oh,
being.
no, same. Same.
Then I'll come back. And
I just did want to say
Then I'll come back and kill everyone.
Were we supposed to see sports or something? I don't care. Luckily, the magic seems to kill the monsters faster than it kills the people.
They're like
Nice.
traditional monsters where they got high HP, but not necessarily high other things.
Yeah, everything else.
They also give you a lot of experience.
Running through. Oh, I have to go up in here. Okay, we can't go to that one until we see the fort. The fort is ours. Oh, I missed my turn.
Let's hope this victory won't be our last.
Okay. I can't get
It's
through
hard to
this
see
door.
this, so I couldn't see where I was going.
I can't get through the door at all, so I'm having a good time in this corner.
Having a good time.
Having a good time. I
We need to get a soundboard.
I want to. That's what we'll just do the soundboard that's in my head, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, just like my mom wasn't understanding. I unconsciously make references to things all the time because, you know, I'm in that generation. We're all in that generation.
The
I think.
referencing generation.
Yeah, well, like everything is a reference to something at this point. My sense of humor. I hadn't talked to people outside of my family in so long. Like my sense of humor is just references that I see on the internet.
That sounds very sad.
I mean, I haven't seen someone in literally a whole year, but I mean,
I love for one attack that's literally coming to like a stop and like running, like
that's cute.
Running people over with her dragon's claws.
Really just said zappy zap.
It's like I'm coming to a sudden halt, and I don't care. They got a lot of blood underneath me.
Yeah. Guys, okay, I'm going this way because I'm bored with fighting you guys.
I love dragons, so I just love the Wyvern Rider class just because I'm like, man, I just love the fact that the Mount and the Rider are just working together. They're both whacking things with sharp stuff. Like, who doesn't like that? And also, MVP is the horses too, like Xander's horse and Leo's horse.
These horses got legs like no other.
When there was a treehouse for Final Warriors when it was first announced for Nintendo, and they're like, MVP, Xander's horse, the entire chat was like, because they were just watching how it can like backflip and jump around,
like,
and
straight up, like,
MVP Xander's horse.
Look at these horses just going for it. It's like, yeah, I'll walk sideways, wearing 9,000 pounds of armor. I can't be bothered.
Xander's special is literally jumping 1,000 times in the air while slashing, and you're kind of like, that's just an impressive horse right there.
I am for sure lost at this point. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going.
Okay, you're over here.
Okay, I just did that fort. Now where do I need to go? The door up there is locked, so I can't get through. I should probably go to that place where there's a lot of red dots.
You can go this way and come around, down.
No, I need to go up to that fort on the top.
Well, if you want to get up here, you gotta go down.
Barf! Okay, well, let me just defeat those people in that corner, and then I'll go through.
Get rid of this glob over here.
Yeah, that's where I'm going right now. Because I didn't see that glob previously.
We are the glob killers.
Where's the glob? Oh, wow, that's a lot of people. I found the Swords Masters and Halberdiers before we needed to defeat them. And so did Xander and Corrin, too, luckily, so that's nice. Eat on that.
Oh, Lucia's helping me out with the sniper. Thanks, girl.
That's good. I'm just having a little family reunion. Eat my fire!
We're just having a good time.
Hope you like spice! And also that wind thing that Takumi does.
That wind thing?
Yeah,
you mean the wind?
I mean, I just let him do stuff, you know. I'm not his...
You are indeed his babysitter.
I was gonna say his mom. I was like, that would be kind of weird.
No,
I wanted to marry him. And then I froze him. And then they died.
As I'd expect.
Nice. I leveled up. Where is... Are there more people here? Or is that everyone? There were definitely more people here before. She leveled up. Flat as a board.
I know, that's why she's a better dude than Marth is.
Some girls got no curves, and I appreciate her for that, honestly.
Well, that's why I'm
Dang!
like,
Can you stop leveling up? I'm trying to kill someone! Jeez!
Well, that's the thing I love about it is that, like, yeah, you go and look at them, is like, who makes the more convincing male? Lucina or Marth?
Lucina, dude. She's more manly than Marth.
And honestly, she could kick his butt, too.
Yes.
Lucina's really strong.
5 seconds! 5 seconds and I'll level up! That's all I ask! Please! Oh my god. There you go. Critical him.
Are you good?
Yeah!
Leave it to me.
I'm going to just do a little bit of this. A little woohoo. I don't even know what for.
I'm on that route.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not on that. My knee hurts because I was sitting in a really weird position.
Why?
Why was I sitting weird? Or why was my knee? Oh, just because it was comfortable.
No, I stopped asking why your body's in pain since you got back from Winterguard. Like the first time.
Yeah. Like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I leveled up, but it's still not appreciated.
Oh, so when you level up, it's not a problem, but when I level up and
Well,
everyone
I was
else
looking
on
at
the
the fact
map...
that I always thought that was an undershirt he has on, but that's really... He has he's like regular robes on underneath his outer stuff, but that's a scarf. The blue thing's a scarf. It's not his shirt. I always thought that was his shirt.
I can't believe you
with
never
a high
realized
neck.
that was like a bandana.
You never notice it in his regular art because you don't see him from the side.
I, for some reason, knew that. So maybe, I don't know.
Which is weird because normally I notice all the things.
You do.
Like the real question, the question of the ages, when you have the bird people, the people who transform into birds and have wings in their natural state, why isn't their chest hair feathers? Why is it hair? Why don't they have it? Why are they completely nude? No hair on that body whatsoever. Lucina's dying. I was... No, I wasn't.
Elise is right next. It's probably just because she's been fighting over
Who's
there for a
dying
while.
in the fort? It's just a fort. Okay, it's fine. Who... Are there any more red dots I need?
Can't do it alone.
Fight.
No,
Xander's got this monster problem. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm en route. Just give me 5 seconds to kill this
Where should I be
sniper.
This way, maybe? I can go up.
Just try and kill any major enemies you find anywhere.
Yeah, I'm doing that. That's why I just defeated that room of halberdiers.
Hey, this is how we get materials.
Yeah. Which is annoying because there's no archers on this level, and I need archer materials to level up Takumi.
Well, I've been hitting all the snipers I find.
That's good. I haven't found any. I found swordsmasters, halberdiers, and axe people.
Well, I got a flyer, so I can pick them out pretty quickly.
That's good. Ooh. Get him. Get him. Yes, you're so handsome. Okay, now I'm going to take my little soothing, galloping ASMR. ASMR channel. Galloping with a sword yelling in the background.
You know, I can hit this guy for critical. He just let me hit the dude.
Ha ha ha, I critical him in first. You can take him, I don't want him. Yay! Just kidding, I have a charge ready if you're... Ow!
Are you gonna hit it or what?
Yeah, my horse fell down.
Okay, I'm like, I'm running around waiting for you to hit
My
him.
horse fell down!
So
He
not
needed
MVP Leo's horse.
He needed a nap. He was just really tired. Your legs get tired when you run around.
Your
for a
horse
while.
is actually a female.
She's sleepy! She's too busy carrying the world on her back. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna defeat all these little archers. Attack, 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 attack. Where are we going? He's dead. You saw him. He was attacked by a monster.
Yeah, I know where it is. Give me 5 seconds to get over there.
Are we on the north already? Can I get in here? Hello?
You just want to hold on. I'll go get him.
Oh,
there we go.
Well, there we go.
We're like,
here he is.
You're alright. Oh, thank goodness.
Thanks to you. Sorry for the trouble.
Don't be. Come on, let's tell the others.
They run like Barbie characters.
I owe you. They'd have faltered without your guidance. A hero's guidance. I find myself in your debt.
No. They fought as hard as anyone to see you freed from that cell. It was their drive that got us here.
Meh.
They have a certain charisma to them.
Alright, alright, alright.
You can't help but to want to stand by their side.
Right you are. My courage never flags when they are near. For both their sakes, let's take back the Shield of Flames.
Well,
Handshake.
teamwork served us in good
He
stead.
also knows
he's
how
got the little zappy things.
also knows how short Marth is. He is like one of the youngest Fire Emblem lords. He's like in his early teens.
Rescue Darius. Can I go in this fort now?
The Shield of Flames is in the northern
Hey, Darius.
banquet hall. There will be monsters guarding it. This will be no ordinary fight.
Don't worry,
No,
I got it.
I think we'll be fine.
We'll be fine as long as we fight together. Let's go get that shield. The mission started.
Darius? I've been saying Darius.
I know, and everyone else has been saying Darius.
Everyone's been saying Darius.
Someone didn't tell that one guard the memo.
Yeah, I was like,
Dude,
So what's the
the
deal?
prince we're supposed to be following, his name isn't Darius.
Darius? Dominoes?
You give me a second, I can take care of,
I need to kill him. So there's a second monster that showed up. Ding, 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 ding. Stop leveling up! Please let me run around the field! Dragon, I will defeat you. I thought that when they said defeat the Manakee and the monster, they were gonna be like, there's gonna be tons of Manakee. Oh, I spoke too soon. Alright, well, let me know when you're done. If you don't kill them all, I would love to kill some.
I just like catching a bunch of things in the middle.
Yeah, you got them all.
That was fun.
I'll run you over. Eat my legs!
Whatever will we do?
Where'd you come? Where'd you go? Come back so I can...
We're waiting for the
Wait,
the boss
I'm
prompts.
trying to run you over.
Okay.
Dead.
Now that you're here, we should be able to complete the Shield of Flames.
Good.
Yes.
Then we just need to add the final Gleamstone.
How does he know what a Gleamstone is?
They told him on the way here.
Assume the position. Take my life force. Like,
I'm telling you, it's everyone who has a sacred sword.
He just a little pee-pee.
I will slap you.
Talk to me. The Fire Emblem. Everyone blink.
It was showing the people who had the Gleamstones.
Oh, I thought we should drink everyone.
I'm going to slap you.
Look out!
You can tell he's bad because he has a different sword when he enters the scene.
Thank you for the hard work, everyone.
He's got purple eyes.
At long
I mean, red
last,
eyes.
My quest for the shield is over.
Darius, no! Look at Takumi! He's taller than Corin.
True. Say it isn't true.
But why, Darius?
I've been
Who
possessed.
cares about the why? He's betrayed us.
Yes!
He clearly plans to keep the power of the Shield of Flames for himself.
I was never on your side to begin with.
And he has glowing red eyes.
And show of fighting
He's
my
being
own
possessed,
demons
dudes. Just
FYI,
spoiler, he's being possessed.
Takumi should know this. He's the possession. Well, this is technically the beginning of the game, so he's
So
not
he
been
wouldn't
possessed
actually- he
yet.
actually wouldn't know
but
what-
still.
Trying to awaken the Shield of Flames. Painful.
Thank you, Darius.
You were taking so long looking for the heroes with Gleamstones.
Speak your truth.
I see you finally managed to complete it at least. Congratulations.
Stop it, Darius!
No, keep going, Darius. This is good. This is fun.
Your belief.
Now kick him in the shins. That'll make him believe it. Give him a go.
Completely different person. These are your true colors then.
Or he's being possessed.
Look at you.
Look at his eyes. They're red. And there's purple smoke around him.
Lofty rank, Hero King. I will tell you.
He's like
I'll be taking
9.
the Chaos Dragon for myself.
Is that even possible?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Sort
look,
of.
he's got a crown like Ursula from Little Mermaid.
That
Of
has
course, it
nothing to do
means
with anything.
he can unlock infinite evil powers. That's what that crown means. Nice laugh.
I love that.
Darius, wait! What? The ground. It's shaking.
Earthquake. It's
The
called
structures
nature.
are coming down. We have to flee at once.
Why don't you just get on the...
Once more, we flee this building. But
Why
look
are
at
they
them all.
not on their horses?
But I like how you can see everyone moving. They're like, well, that was a thing.
I can't believe he tricked us thus. He'll pay for this act of treachery with his life.
What do you mean he'll pay with his life?
Zap.
How could you say that? Darius is our friend, Leo.
Kick him in the shins.
Attacked you and stole the Shield of Flames. It doesn't matter what he used to be. He is our foe. That is all.
No, you're wrong.
Yes!
He must.
No, I believe you so
He
much.
had a good reason to do
What
it.
does it matter? He's gone. Darius stands against us now.
No. I won't accept that. Darius isn't evil.
We've trusted in him for as long as I can remember.
Girl,
Deep in
you
my
haven't been
heart,
through war. Every
I know
single one of
he'd
those guys
never
that just
want
talked to you
betray
have.
us. All they've been through, and they still trust their friend. Not a doubt in their mind. No power in this world or any.
Sorry, what?
Shut up. I like this scene.
It's going on so long.
I showed up. No earthly idea of who I was. Even then, Crom never gave up on me.
Trusting him so deeply. It's a powerful thing. If you believe in Darius, then I shall as well.
Always.
Right.
Everyone, please. We need all of you to do this.
Join forces with us, and let's go together.
Like how Takumi's like, if I have to. And Leo's taller than him. Well,
They're standing next to each other!
That's why I'm like, I love this scene, because it's the first time you can see all the heroes interacting.
Niles, Leo, and Takumi were next to each other. Those are my three.
And the other reason I like this scene a lot is because it's the first time the heroes are kind of interacting cross-game sort of thing, as far as they're all like, he's talking to Leo as he's like, as he's like a friend. Like, I've known you for a while, we've been around for a while, you know, it's not like, oh, hey, you Fate's hero over there. Or later on, it's like, oh yeah, Sheeta's talking, and then Robin's talking, and then Corin's talking. Like, it's not, okay, your section, your section, your section. They're interspersing. And you can tell, like, for instance, Leo's not happy about it, Xander's not happy about it, so on and so forth, you know.
But the thing is, that Liana and Super Saiyan Man can't be like, oh, we love him, he's our friend. And everyone else is like, have you been through a war before?
Well, actually,
do we need to teach you how war works?
Well, actually, that's the thing I think is okay, is because it's like Robin says, like, he's like, he has a point, is that, yeah, Crumb did trust him when he knew nothing about him. In fact, the fact that he knew Crumb's name when he woke up, or she woke up, whichever way you go, and the fact that they, that's not the one I wanted to look at, and the fact that they went and, like, he trusted him from the get-go, even though Robin couldn't have easily been an enemy. And despite the fact that many times he would later on go on to be doubted by other people because they didn't know where he came from, Crom never gave up on him. So it's like, yeah, I do get exactly where they're coming from, because they're kind of like, this is someone I know and I'm not going to give up. And honestly, that's the way Corin views the world, that's the way Crom views the world. It makes perfect sense. It sounds a little weirder in this one because of the main protagonists, but I'm like, it's the same message all the Fire Emblem lore.
I think it's lame, though. I think they should be, I'm on the side of Leo and Navarre and Xander. He's our enemy, we hate him. Let's punch him in the face. And if he comes around, then it's fine, and if not, then it's okay.
So when Takumi was possessed and he was going to go and start killing you,
you went and you punched him anyways! You didn't talk him out of it, that's for sure.
You did. You saved him out of it.
Well, that's different. If you've got a magic amulet that can sing people out with this ancient song, then that's different. Then you don't have to punch him. But I don't see any magic singing amulets here.
Actually,
I only
we
see
do
one.
have magic singing.
I'm only seeing one very handsome archer with an eye patch. Nope, keep going. She's DLC. She doesn't count. She wasn't in the scene, but Niles was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he stood next to Leo.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't see him.
I was shocked he was in the scene.
Okay.
He was there, but Oboro wasn't. Ow! I put something on my neck with my
Don't
anger.
strain so intensely.
Ow! I put something on my neck. Ow!
Success. Are you sure?
She's so stiff.
Are you good?
I like when people are angry. It makes things interesting.
How am I not surprised by that fact?
I like to see the rage in their eyes. Success. Are you sure? Success.
So many people who we haven't even gotten their full attack strings.
So that's okay, because we're not really worried, because we already have them leveled up in our other game.
Do you want to make the end of the game easier?
Yeah.
So we need to worry a little bit.
We haven't even gotten to the big tree yet, have we?
Not the second time around, no.
Did we the first time?
Yeah. That's
we
the one
just did that with the dragon and getting Marth.
In fact, how much later you want to do it tonight?
How much later you're willing to go? I'm good right now. I'm actually not tired for once, which is rare. Normally
it's more like,
tap
if we're
out
gonna
at
do
like
this, I need to
8:30.
go get something because I got a headache.
Oh.
Are you sure?
You want me to get it while you do this? If you want to just give him a little chat, I'll give you some water and some
I don't want to go and do a little chat. My head hurts.
Oh, well.
Can you do a little chat?
How can you go very, very fast? Because I can chat for approximately 2.5 seconds.
I chat for like 10 minutes when you go and walk and get your
because
food and various other things.
Because you're good at talking. I'm good at keeping eye candy.
Are you sure?
I'm just kidding. I'm good at sitting here and zoning out.
So you're zoning out as I'm speaking to you?
Yes, I just zoned back in right now. I zoned out while I was talking.
Alright.
Sometimes when I talk, I zone out. I will go get you some stuff really fast. You just give him a little, hey, it's Evie and I'm talking quiet and gentle. I'll be back in literally like...
When do I talk quiet or gentle?
12 seconds. I can't get through the chairs. I'll be right back. You give him just a little... Give him facts about who you're upgrading. I'll be right back.
Well, if anyone's out there in internet land, I'm just going to keep upgrading these units. You understand it. If you don't, if you do, that's how it is. I'm just gonna take a minor throat break. Back to your scheduled program in a few minutes.
Which would you like? Which would you like? Are you sure? Success. Are you sure? Success. Are you sure? Success. Are you sure? Success. Are you sure? Success.
Boost Sander, because he doesn't die against magic.
Are you sure? Success.
I should probably boost her as well. We're at it.
Are you sure? Success. 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 Are you sure? Success.
And get Maline's boys a little bit more.
Success. Are you sure? Success.
I've returned.
I told him we were on commercial break.
Are you sure?
A commercial break?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
There you go.
Success.
Ugh.
Are you sure?
Sure?
Success.
Are you sure? Success. Are you sure? Success.
Success. Have you upgraded everyone all the way?
Are you sure?
No.
Oh, well, that was
I'm
fast.
just using what materials we have, which isn't a lot.
Are you sure?
Success.
Who are we changing class of this time?
Whomstever.
Okay. You should have for the last 3 class changes. You gotta choose something.
Xander, I guess if he's ready, or Takumi if he's ready, or Ryoma if he's ready.
Are you sure?
Success.
Oy.
So take your medicine. We'll watch our big boy get even bigger boy. And then we'll keep going.
Really,
How
it's
far-
big boy gets a bigger horse.
Fair enough. And he gets a crown, doesn't he? Like a fancier crown?
Like, look at the mane on that horse.
Yeah! Look at the crown on that guy's head, dude.
Well, he goes and becomes like Norian, like royalty.
Look at his
official.
stats, dude. His HP gets plus 111.
Well, he goes from like crown prince to like Norian king, and I'm
To
like, that's
crowner
so cool.
prince. To more crown of prince. Alright, how close are we to the end of story mode?
Good to see you.
At least a couple levels.
I feel like we're pretty close. I feel like
We haven't even hit where the dragon shows up, and there's at least another 3 levels after that.
I forgot! I forget how this game goes!
It's a long game.
Well, let's do how many more you want to do?
I can maybe do one more.
One! Okay, wow. My arms are
Dramatic
cold, but the rest of my body isn't cold. Stonks. One more?
This is the one with the giant castle,
Okay, let's go.
where we have to go through it twice.
Okay, let's go. Onwards! Tally-ho! Yippee yippee!
There's also a lot of
yippee.
talking.
Also a lot of talking?
Yes, lots of talking.
Oh, I thought you meant over there. I was like, huh?
So that's Atola's castle.
Niles.
Throw away now.
They'll be prepared for us. We could launch a feint, then attack in force.
No.
Ooh, what a reliable tactician. And so adorable, too. Unlike Yago.
I don't even know.
I volunteer to strike from the rear. Niles,
It's a
now is
joke.
hardly the time for that.
Yeah, he was making a joke because he likes to make puns about butts.
Can you take a look at
He's
this
very
for me?
sexual.
No, it's all frayed. Let me have it for a minute and I'll fix it right now.
Sheila's fashion. Look at her
She's a
hair.
tailor.
Look at how her hair mimics Takumi's. It's because she got a huge crush on him.
Oboro is as skilled as ever, but please don't give her talents a stupid name.
Takumi's not in love with her, but he appreciates her a lot as a friend.
Energy. Isn't that right, Navarre?
No, it is not.
And Lisa's not bothered at all.
I love that.
Council has quickly lost
I love that they
Coming
put
battle
not
has everyone
with them.
worked up, but I'm sure they'll calm down.
Look at his
I
hair.
have to admit, the energy is contagious. Even I am feeling the excitement.
Best friends.
The battles we've fought together have formed a bond stronger than steel.
Come on, Crumb's got some
We've
great
overcome
hair.
all the obstacles put in our path. We're unstoppable.
You're right. I believe in
All
us.
right, go
All
back
of
to
us.
kindergarten where you
We're
belong.
not gonna lose. No matter how
You can
strong
go
the
with them.
enemy is.
Let's move out!
You can go back to your Barbie movie. That's not a
won't be
bad
long
thing. There
now,
are some good Barbie movies.
Finally, the time has come.
Finally, the
Again,
father
no
you've
one
never
noticed his
seen.
eyes are blood red.
Yeah, it's finally the father you've never seen. I gotta say, his eyes look good, but I do prefer the gray.
Of course, Father. I'll go and collect Queen Yelena.
Oh, they're killing her? Why don't they kill
You forget this every time we beat
Why do
the
they
story
gotta
mode.
kill her? Kill the other guys. There's so much royal. 99% of those people are royals. You can kill anybody here in their royal blood. Royal blood. Royal blood. Royal blood.
Well,
I'll tell you if somebody's royal when they
they
come on
want to have
screen
the
soon
maximum
now.
trauma inflicted.
1, 2, 3 royals. 4 is their mom.
What? What are you talking about?
We thought she was already dead.
Blood is key to the ceremony. And after we captured your mother.
She's alive?
Mother is alive?
You better not be lying, Darius.
He's like, oh no, I gave them hope. This is not what I wanted to do at all. Laugh it off. Laugh it off like I did. Just give him a reason to fight harder.
For your mother, I can accommodate you. It's the least I can
He's
do
like,
for my
was that a good quip? I don't know. I
Again.
kind of my confidence just shook it.
Why is no one noticing he's clearly possessed right now?
And our friend Darius. We're going to get them all
And our
back.
friend Oreos. Our friend Doritos. They change every time. Our friend Fruit Loops.
This is why I can't go on much longer. All this laughter is making my head hurt.
I'm good. It's because I had to wake up so freaking early because Ellie's alarm went off.
That's our brother.
So his alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and he never gets up. And it goes across the whole, you can hear it across the whole house. It's so annoying.
I like the name of his sword.
Ristle. Risseal.
Ristle.
Ristle.
It's probably, I used to say Ristle. It's
Ristle.
probably something fancier than
I
that.
think it's
but
like reseal. Reseal. I'm gonna reseal.
Bristle. This is
Ristle.
my sword, Bristle.
Ristle.
And my friend Russell.
There's a lot of little red dots on this field.
And actually
So-
less than the last one.
Who are we taking? For you. I'm taking
I
the same
know.
people.
I'm honestly probably taking the same people
Then
too,
let's
but I
just
gotta
get
keep-
into battle, girl.
Well, I'm
Let's
looking.
just jump right into
Do you
it.
want Xander dying again?
No,
No,
he
I'm
always
keeping an
does.
eye where everyone is.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Bum, bum.
Are you okay? Are you
Bum,
having
bum.
a stroke right now?
Ah, you love me.
Yes.
No, I am actually really tired. That's probably why I have energy. Is I'm not well
Understood.
rested.
Yes.
Why did you just put me on to your person?
I want to swap them.
Oh.
For some reason they did that.
What is it?
Also, my Fire Emblem Heroes says my stamina has recharged. It didn't really. It said that there's new...
Of course.
Fire Emblem Heroes says there's a new draw thing. It says, 1 free summon, new heroes of our
You're surrounded by
Dark Bird
cavaliers,
back.
just letting you know.
Great, I love when I jump into battle and I'm immediately dying.
You're not gonna be immediately dying. You're gonna be immediately surrounded. There's a difference.
Swag! Cool, love that!
When is that not your life?
Honestly.
When we do this and the lights lit up, you are like not visible at all.
Oh, is it because I'm so... I am so...
You have a giant white thing on your boobs. Just wait until the screen's not white
I'll
anymore.
bring my boobs out, it's okay.
Everyone was how to make it weird.
When you were asking for the...
Received a report.
Okay, cool. I've been
Hey,
active
look,
for
there's
0
this,
seconds.
There's this dark wall here.
Too bad we couldn't watch that darkness when it was surrounding our friend. How am I already half dead? I took 1 hit.
You took 1 hit.
Man. Chillax with the hitting. Stop hitting on me. Haha.
Yeah, you will be the one laughing when you're on the ground.
Honestly, I probably will.
Even I can get strong.
Can't freaking...
Mission started.
I'm not being strong against him right now, so I will be. It's because he's still first class, so he's not like super strong.
Well, I can upgrade his attack string all the way, then I'll change him.
Yeah.
Received a report.
Trainer, I still can't even hit 6 times.
You can't hit 4 times.
Oh, really?
Well, I thought that was where we left you off. Maybe we upgraded you to 5.
I just didn't even count. Where, what is my thorn spell? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's Moonlight. Maybe 2. 1, 2. Oh, let's start fire. Girl, I never remember my combos. 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Somehow I got Moonlight. Okay, well. I don't actually like using Moonlight because it takes so long for it to finish. Dude.
Yeah, it's a long charge.
It's a long thing. And I'm like, and if you like accidentally set off and there's like no one there, you're like, alright, cool, good thing I'm fighting the air. And this gatekeeper. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Oh man. I just want to use the thorn spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm just gonna keep maniacally laughing on the side of the field.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, use your. Bro, I just want to know how to do the thorns out of the ground. Maybe I'll just never remember that spell. That's the only one I want to use, and it's the only one I never remember how to conjure.
I keep trying to do my attack strings, but then I knock out his charge gauge, so I critical.
Oh, I'm too strong. I can't use my cool attacks because I'm too strong. Unfortunately, that's not me. Because I'm little magic user boy, just so
sorry,
small.
You're not me.
Little magic user, man. Level up every second. Maybe it's like the shade of blue they use in Lucina and Crom's outfit. Something about them just looks, I don't know. It looks nice. It's like refreshing almost. It's blue, but it's like you're not like looking at, you know, like for me personally, looking like Marth and stuff, I'm like,
it's because
this design is so old. Like I've looked at this a million times. I don't want. And hers, it's like, oh, I've seen it for years and years and years, but still, like I still appreciate it every time I look at it. You know.
Crom is a lot like Ike in the fact that he doesn't want to look like royalty, and I think Lucina in some part took upon that style. Considering she has no fashion sense whatsoever.
I think that's maybe why also her and Crom are so cheap, because they're not muscular, but they're also not dainty. You know, they're just very physically, they're very flat. They're very board-like. Both of them are like. Especially when I got him in Heroes, like he's very skinny actually for a lord, but not like you know, Martha's childish skinny, Leo's lean, you know, Takami's small. He's like tall and still obviously strong, but he's just like flat, you know.
I love the fact that like one of the traits that like because you know Lucina's like the future witness and everything, but like I like one of her traits is like yeah she has such a bad fashion sense it's considered a medical condition by her friends. Like they are scared when she does the shopping.
That's so funny.
They have no idea what she's coming back with and if it actually qualifies as clothing or dead animal.
Oh well, dude.
So she has an absolutely horrible sense of fashion. At least when it comes to things that she should be wearing.
Yeah.
Dressing up like a guy, she's good with that. Actually doing the princess thing, she's not so great at that.
Yo, chill, I was trying to fix the microphone. You little fart hole.
Oh, is that on your side? I'm assuming you got that then.
What?
Lucina's dying nearby you.
I can't heal.
No, just kill the people that are around her.
I can't, I'm in the middle of a fort. I'm doing a fort captain thing. Girl, I'm busy. I'm also weak. I also wasn't paying attention. So I didn't kill the fort captain.
That part is not my fault.
That is your fault. Avery, why don't you make me pay attention sometimes?
I try.
Ew, absolute fool. You imbecile. You absolute fool. You never seen that thing where it's like,
no.
It's talking about like the French language is like for no reason they always add 9 extra syllables to no matter what.
How many syllables is no matter what?
Oh, sorry. No, I meant vowels to every single word. So it's like, you imbecile, and it had like 6 extra U's in there. You absolute fuel, and it was like F-U-E-U-E-L-O-L-E. It was still pronounced fool. It was very funny.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
Hey! You gotta use your imagination sometimes, my girl. My homie, my pal. Corin is going full speed ahead. She really was like, I wait for no one. Sorry, I don't got time to wait. Too busy being great. Am I right, ladies? I'm really carrying this whole show by myself.
When does that been true?
Since right now.
when it's just me talking to the void.
I was trying to figure out where Lucina was so I could heal her.
Oh, well, it's just been me right now talking to my,
And who keeps leaving me to talk for like 10 minutes when she goes to the bathroom?
I was getting your medicine. Thank you very much.
Because you couldn't hold a conversation by yourself while I went and get myself.
I didn't even go to the bathroom today. So that's one time less that you had to talk for yourself.
But I was like,
you're so good at talking by yourself anyways.
Usually because you're just staring into the middle distance.
You're good at talking. I have a hard time. Huh? I have a hard time with auditory only things.
Yes.
It's quite difficult for me.
I know how you heal.
Yeah, girl. There are no thoughts in this big old chrome dome. Whatever you hear, I won't think about for another 3 minutes. Then I'll think back and be like, man, that was the stupidest thing I've ever said. And then I'll think about the thing I said next, and I was like, nope, I was wrong. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said.
I like how...
It is a vicious cycle.
Yeah. Knights look stupid in this armor. They're just so round.
Oh, there's a knife. I was like, no one even has knives in this game.
No, not really. There are a rare thief class, but you never see them.
No.
Interesting. I've received a report.
Yeah,
where is
okay.
that?
Give me...
Was it right above mine? No, I need to go get there in a second, though. I'm working my best. I can only go
Okay,
so
I
fast.
just put you there. Don't die again.
Is it Lucina already?
No, she just happens to be in the fort where they're all converging.
Why can't I, like, kill anyone, dude? Where did Leo go? Oh my gosh. I am having the hardest time killing people, probably because I never use any special moves.
Sometimes I forget I can use my special.
I've been using mine as soon as I got them, but I also just don't charge.
Oh, I
it very
keep
fast.
charging mine up.
Yeah, use this thing. There we go. Yeah! I level up! Level 25. I'm still an archer, though. Not having a great time. Hard fire. What is this spell? Tack.
There's this one.
Do the thorn spell. Nope. This fire one.
I'm trying to remember what's my happy like slashing move, you know?
Stop hitting me into a corner. Such an annoying
Who's
thing.
dying in this thing that I just cannot see them?
I just cannot kill this fort captain, dude.
It's rough.
He just will
I'm
not.
looking for the fort captain here.
Get him. Oh.
Fort captain's in here somewhere, but I cannot
He
see
will
him, so
not
he's just not gonna get healed.
Get wrecked. Oh, that boy just let the fort fall, girl, unless it's our main home base. In that case, you're gonna have to wait in there for a little bit. But if it's not our main home base, just let it fall. We'll get it again. Who cares? I mean, I care because I can't seem to defeat a fort captain to save my life. I've defeated 2 already, but this one I just cannot get. I will erase you. Who says that?
Leo?
Really?
Yeah.
Such a nuisance. I know Takumi goes, die already! And I'm like, ah, man after my own heart.
He's got some anger issues.
And we do love to see it. I want to get to this, like, middle area. How do I get there? I have to go around.
This one's also weird because it just has a lot of weird corridors that you can just
Yeah, I'm like,
fly
I have
into.
no idea where I'm going.
It's like in order to go up, you have to go sideways and to the left and backwards.
Literally, I'm trying to go left, and I think I just missed. I missed that entire hallway. And like, how can I hit them with my whole charge and they didn't die? I mean, you're not even like the top tier units. You don't even have a name on your thing.
I'm glitching out the darkness wall as I'm hitting one. So
Oh yeah. I was like, oh, you got the door open. That's cool.
Not really.
I forgot we had an objective. I was just kind of vibing. Yeah, just kind of running around, hitting things. I mean, I'm riding a horse. It's nice. Riding a horse, running along, looking for all the things I can fight. Is this door locked over here? Is that why we can't get in? Another. I thought you said another castle, and I'm sitting here like,
You really just cannot hear the word caster.
Yeah, caster's just a weird word to me. It doesn't really exist. I can't find the freaking...
Even as you are a spell caster?
It just doesn't make sense to me, personally, dude. Stop guarding, you dumb
Actually, no,
cavalier.
I'll go get the other stage. You just try your best.
I'm doing fine. I'm not dying.
Are you moving forward? Yes. See, I just killed someone right there. I'm actually just kind of lost in the hallway. I'm not gonna lie. It's a weird, complicated path you got. It's like that one. I don't know if like the door just wasn't open and I didn't see it. I'm trying to get in here. There we go. I couldn't find the gatekeeper. I can't figure out what spell is my thorn spell. 3, 4, Duration? 5, 6. Yeah, no, but I don't know what combo to hit to make it work. I can't remember. Talking's there too, he said. Almost there, almost there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do not care about you. I was just in that fort 2 seconds ago. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to this fort to kill this guy, the sage. Well, not kill him because I'm a magic user, so I really can't do any damage to him. But who's dying? Oh, you're in that place again. I thought that was me. And I was like, am I dying? Because that happens a lot. I don't know I'm dying until I see I'm dying on your screen, and then I'm like, oh, would you look at that? I'm dying. Takumi doesn't really have any... He is a time right now, though, He doesn't have really any resistance, but like... Leo isn't as strong against... Like, Leo's obviously my stronger unit right now, but he's not super great against magic users, because... they've got high resistance. Okay, I was in there for like 5 minutes and you did not show up, fort captain, so you can just fall and I'll catch it again. I just took down that fort. That's the thing, is like, he's in here and he's dying, but I can't see him. Did you run outside and come back in? Yeah.
Xander, get away from him. You're gonna die. He's a sage.
You'll die, my guy. He's just not in here. You know where he is, my dude.
Take him out. You missed. How could you miss?
There's a... How is there a whole Pegasus Knight I'm missing in here?
A Pegasus Knight?
Yeah.
Well, it's just sometimes they don't...
just randomly spawn in front of my face.
Like,
where did you come from?
Where did all these people come from? What's going on?
Wow, that was...
Where do these horses come from?
Do you need help?
Where do these horses come from?
I'm in a nearby hallway.
Oh, no, I'm... Fine if I can get into a fort for like 5 seconds. Like 4 horses just spawned behind me, and then the sage trapped me in a corner, and I was like, hello?
Yeah, I'll come in.
Huh? I'm just still first class. I don't have a lot of HP to start with. But overall, I'm fine, because Xander and Elise are right here.
What do you mean it's come to this?
See, they don't want to be friends, but they are best friends. We all know. Evie, heal me.
Give me 5 seconds
Evie,
to switch my unit.
heal me.
Where are you?
Give HP. I'm right next to you. Thank you. Cool. I just want to go. I see some
I'm just
little...
gonna let that fort fall and I'll go get it in a minute.
Honestly, yeah, who cares?
I don't know where the dang dude is.
I hate that. It's so annoying. I just want to go get the people who have the little red exclamation points, because I know I can kill them, because their odds are they're Pegasi. Yay! I'm gonna go fight them. Where are they? They're in the next room.
Beyond the gatekeeper. Do you need help?
What a bait and switch that was. That's okay. I got a magic user. And he's a super armored unit, so it will take a minute, but I will get it eventually. Oh, got him. Where are they? I know they're in here somewhere. Haha!
Give me like 5 seconds to go grab the
Oh, it's Darius. Oh, he's not gonna do his little... He's not gonna have an opening thing?
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna try and fight him.
He doesn't unless you're in history mode.
Which is weird.
It is.
Because he's right here.
You think he would. They made it, you know, they...
Yeah, like he has an opening scene.
They programmed it into the thing. I'll give you 5.
Those are the dragon statues
yeah,
from
so just don't be in that room for like 5 seconds and I'll come help you.
It's okay, I'm not worried. I wasn't gonna fight him anyway, I just want to get the guys. Oh, see how she's going for that. Where am I at? I am lost, I am lost. I'm in the wrong hallway because I'm lost. What the heck? I can't see. This map is so hard to see. I can't see anything, dude. Who is dying? Someone over here is dying, but I don't know who it is.
I don't know, but they're near me. I can get them once I'm not in the attack.
I can't see anything. I am completely blind. It's...
Please die.
Oh, Corn is in trouble.
Probably because the 4 captains nearby are boosted, so...
Yeah, I can't, like, see
anything,
anything,
girl?
dude. Oh, the 4 captains are boosted. Dude, the 4 captains were already a lot for me to take down. Stop guarding. Stop guarding. It's so annoying. Eat my freaking moonlight, You turd! Oh my goodness!
5 seconds to heal you, Corin.
Okay.
Close enough. I got the edge of you.
Oh, what's that? This is a nice. I think it's a.
I'll go on the other side of the map if you got this side.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up to this place to see who's fighting this fort captain and see what's up. Yeah, get wrecked.
Give me 5 seconds.
Chomp.
I ran into a wyvern knight. I don't want him taking the fort back.
Oh, you see, I should have gone that way then. I think.
He came to me actually.
So anyone in here? No, are you just the same guy who's dying?
Running through, heading on, following Corin. She seems to know where she's going.
Is there anyone out here? There's like no one out here. There's one dragon. Oh, nope, there's some people down here. Okay. These are probably wyvern knights down here because they are winged. Please. Hey girl. Hey girl, what's up? Because I'm possessed by an evil dragon. That's why I'm hurting my friends. Because
Yeah.
I can't think about anything because I'm possessed.
And you know how it goes.
Oh, I need it. Sorry. 1 second.
One in my family.
You good?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, I forgot to turn off my computer, so it was like, error, error. And I was like, ah! No, please! Girl, stop guarding. I'm just trying to... Thank you. I have like 1 hit left on you. And she's like, no, I think... I think I'll guard.
That's the thing that's annoying.
I'll just guard.
There's a way you can break through that, but most of the time we're just like, press the buttons, all the buttons.
It's like your heavy move can do that, but you think I care about my moves? No. Smash, smash, punch, smash, arrow,
punch.
arrow. Yeah. Magic. 2 forts at risk at one time. What's the... Oh, 3 at risk. Yay! Okay, well, I'm on the way to the top middle if you want to get the one on the side.
I'm in the one that's flashing right now.
There are many flashing.
The one that's no longer flashing because I'm killing the thing.
You go this way. This one is gonna stay flashing until it falls because we can't find the guy. I'm going to go to that middle one because it's got someone in there that's probably a Pegasus Knight based on the arrow because it means they're strong magic maybe? Where? It's supposed to be in here somewhere. Hello? It's supposed to be an enemy in here. I just don't know where they went.
That's what I'm saying. These people just spawn in randomly.
Completely lost.
You know, some people that would be like a loss for this game. Like, it's honestly not that annoying. It's just more of a thing you point out when you're playing, but it's not something that breaks the experience.
Like, homie, I'm in the central hall. I just can't see.
Well, like some people talk about how, like in Pokemon with the wild areas, the Pokemon just. Oh, Anna's here somewhere. You're technically closer to her.
I'm in the middle of fighting in general.
Well, I go get her.
Ah! I gotta figure out how to get up there. This way. It's very, I think the reason we can't see people and stuff like that is I just think they don't spawn fast enough.
Well,
I think we're moving too quick and they don't spawn.
Some people are saying about, like, with Pokemon Sword and Shield, how, like, you know, things would just randomly pop up on the wild area. I'm like, it's honestly not that big of an issue. It's like, it's more something you poke fun at than something that is groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you go into Sonic 06 and be like, I jumped and somehow I'm in the wall now.
Yeah, and I flew 6 years into space and then also I'm in the back of the level for some reason. It's like, it doesn't break the game by any means. It just gets frustrating when you play it for long periods of time and you're like you've honed the mechanics down to like, alright, we understand kind of like the basics.
It's not something that like a casual
game.
player is going to care about.
No. Well, also, if you're playing on 1 player, odds are it can keep up way faster. When you're playing on 2 player, you are technically going twice the speed.
Some missions are easier on 1 player because you get a larger volume of enemies.
Yeah, like obviously this game is meant to be played on single player mode. However, it's very fun on 2 player.
Here it is. I'm just hitting. This room was empty, and now all of a sudden there's a bunch of people in it. Like so, like
yeah, it just doesn't spawn fast enough.
Like, well, whatever.
Which is fair. I took back that fort that fell. So let me see if I can save this other fort before it falls. Oh, that's the one I was just in, and I was looking for the Pegasus Knight in here because it says
I know. I literally walked in here,
you can heal this guy.
And there was like a bunch of dudes, and like.
Yeah, I was in here, and I was like running around.
Where did you go?
We got all the forts, correct?
should have been.
No, it's the one on the top left that fell and we never got back.
Okay, do you want to get that or you want me to get it?
We can just go together. Why is there... Oh, I saw a Takumi coming out and I was like, why is he running around? But it was showing that we were bonding. There's a sword guy right here if you want to get him. I'm almost at the port. I'm almost at the port. Okay, I am here.
Hey, come on, Leo.
Come on, Leo. We're best friends. We love to talk about history and architecture together. They like to play their respective board strategy games together. It's very cute. Okay, we got all the forts, so...
Yeah, we got reinforcements, though.
It's okay. I'm down to get this one in the center. Well, it looks like we're heading to the same one. So that's okay. Where are the other reinforcements? Oh, yeah.
No mercy from me.
Where the knight goes? Okay, I was just saying. Yeah, yeah, wah, yeah, wah. Where's the other reinforcement? I am
right above this area.
Okay. I'm just gonna just keep hitting this guy. Quickly stop there, most of this area. What if we don't?
We're working on it.
What if we just don't? What if we just don't do it? We just don't want to, and we're like, no, no thanks, I don't think so. Oh, there's one over here?
Yeah.
To the up or to the... I thought it was to the this way.
Mage.
There he is. Got you, sucker! Ha! I mean, honestly, it looks like you're doing great. You're way stronger than I am, so I'm gonna run the other way. I'm just going to
do that.
Leave, I guess.
You do that.
My dragon said she's good, or are we just chilling? Can I come in here?
I think so. Wait for the next prompt.
Aha! Suck on that! Yeah.
No more mercy.
You were giving us mercy? Dang, that's rough for you, dude. Look at all my little hearts. I'm
Yeah,
bonding
if
so
you
much
got-
with everyone.
You want to whack him after this.
I actually need just like 3 more points to get a charge.
Well, he's over there if you want to hit him.
Yeah. Like I'm literally look at my bar. I'm so there we go. I was like I'm literally like right at the edge.
I love watching them from like the outside. You're just like,
dang, that looks like a lot, huh?
doing
You really
good,
do
dude.
just be shoving them in the ground. I probably didn't do a lot because I'm a magic user and he later has decent high resistance.
But you've come racing to your own death.
Yes, I have, sir. Clink. No, I think you actually are evil, and I am okay with that. Come on, talk to me. Give yourself a little bit of a... Why does your thing break his shield?
Because I'm in awakening mode.
Oh. We broke the game. We broke the game. Oh no. Oh no, who leveled up? Who's the Great Lord?
That's me.
We broke the game. Ah, what happened?
You seem to have some skill after all.
Darius, why do you let these fools distract you?
Why is your mustache so dumb?
The hour is finally here.
Time is up.
Why is this a Barbie movie?
It is such a shame.
We still watch Barbie movies.
I didn't say it was bad. I'm just saying why.
So be it. The swords for the woman then. Hand them over, or Queen Yelena will not live to see another sunrise.
It's not like we have much of a choice.
Yes, you can. You have long-range units. Ding, ding. Don't say bad words to your little kid.
Wise decision. Well, for us. Your mother may beg to differ.
Girl,
How dumb are you, Dario?
that's what I was saying.
Mother, wake up!
Got an archer right there.
You're like, oh yeah, that's right. We have a bunch of heroes with us.
Yeah, call him vermin.
Round 2.
Yeah! Woo!
I was just saying like, oh, if you give up our sword, oh,
Bang, bang,
I'm like,
bang. I'll cast the spell on you. I'll hit you with my
well,
freaking...
that's what you feel like until you're like, oh, never mind. That's exactly their plan.
Literally.
Where they're like, it's like, hey, I'll turn my back. He's like, okay, cool, bang.
Like, that's so funny to me.
Like, how dumb are you?
I love that line too. How dumb are you, Darius? That's literally so funny to me.
And that's very Leo. Not very talk me.
Very talk me.
So we have to go through this thing again.
Would you like to do so?
I'm willing to get to where the dragon summoned.
Okay.
And then we call it.
So we're going to where the dragon summoned, then we will call it an evening.
Let me
so
see.
At least another level.
If you are ready
Whip.
to get any of your attacks.
What will you do?
Whip.
Okay, finally.
Whip trainer. I saw it. Whip trainer.
But we do not have a master seal for you, so you'll change class next level.
I'm gonna be an archer forever. No. Okay. Well.
Are you done?
Not much we can do about that. No. I want to be an archer now.
You're an archer now.
I mean a sniper.
You're just like a regular kid. You don't really know what you want.
I want to be a sniper. No, Darius, once he gets possessed, becomes so dumb. He's like so normal and so just like regular, and then he becomes possessed and he just becomes stupid. Every intelligent thought leaves his body. He just becomes really dumb.
I was able to complete Leo's attack chain though.
That's good. Which is funny because normally Leo's the weaker of the two, so now it's funny that Leo's the stronger of the two.
It's because we are finding no bow things whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not shocked though.
We always have a lot of axes though, oddly enough.
Well, oddly enough, coming from an axe user.
No, I mean as in, there's a lot of axe people on the field usually.
Yeah.
That's where we get them from.
Which is weird.
There's never a lot of sword people. There's always a lot of axes. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Is this all right?
Put your hair in the
It was
front.
successful.
The camera. Remember, Mom said your hair is so pretty. You have to show it off.
I don't want my way when I'm gaming.
My hair is
I get
very
in the zone, you know.
short. Oh, it's so short. It's so boyish.
It was successful.
It's my boyish charm.
All right. Won't argue with you on that one.
Let's play the next level.
Double checking.
Please do come again.
Ooh, go team.
Alright. I'm assuming it comes in this one.
All of your schemes have come to nothing.
Darius, open your eyes.
Darius, you suck. You become so stupid.
How do you intend to clean up this mess you've made?
By cutting off that dumb mustache.
Father, I've a plan.
Get him.
Royal blood is the key.
Teaming with it.
You could have cut his arm.
Darius, you fool.
Like, he couldn't have just, like, sliced his hand open and was like, here you go.
He killed his father, and he didn't bat an eye.
That's a big thing for her.
Yeah, she has a bit of trauma related to that.
Your power is mine.
Homie's possessed as frick, dude. Yay, give him black eyes. That's cool. Now he looks exactly the same.
At long last, the power at my command is absolute. I will grind you down to so fine a pulp that I will have obliterated even your shadow.
Alright, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool line. I'll give him that. We know how he likes his orange juice. Without pulp.
You killed King Oscar.
Oh,
We didn't care anything about your dad.
We
His
didn't even
mustache
know
was
his name until now.
His mustache was stupid. And obviously he was evil. He was sitting evilly on the throne.
With an evil mustache and a red outfit.
And red armor. So he's evil.
He's probably rejoicing in the knowledge of what I will accomplish.
Homie, he's not thinking anything. He's dead. Homie, deed.
Your friend truly is gone.
Yeah, he is.
Together, you two. If you can't do this, who can?
Thank you, Matt Mercer.
We need you to do your best if we want to survive.
Remember that you can rely on your friends. We're with you.
I don't know what to say.
Yes.
It's thank you. Thank you, everyone. We can still save Darius. We've got to.
Alright.
Get back. We can do this.
There it is. You two are sounding like your old selves again.
Come on. It's time to prove to Darius how much you care.
Thank you, Crom. Let's go.
Yeah.
Are you done with hugs and love time?
Thank you.
Woe and sorrow.
Finally, someone speaks my language.
Filled with monsters.
You're loving this. You know it.
Loving this, yeah, exactly what he's saying.
Useful as shouting at a rising tide.
Yeah!
You're pathetic.
Yeah!
It'll vanish into darkness.
with everything else.
Vanish
I've seen
into
you
darkness.
watch Barbie movies. I know you're loving the
Vanish into
storyline.
darkness. No, I suffer through it for cool characters and great songs. All right, let's go. We're fighting a lot of dragons. Assumedly.
Yeah,
What are those purple things? Statues?
Yeah, something like that.
Sages. Ew, barf.
Sages, more sages, more
Ugh,
sages.
I hate defeat the
let's
sages.
see.
So
let's switch you out for someone else. So you
yeah, yeah. Let's just stop. Put Realman. Is he Realman? Put Realman.
Yeah, we can put him in. Give me that.
Realman. Put Realman.
Let's see what else.
Come on.
You can also put Robin in.
Put Realman.
Okay, he dies. I'm
Fine,
gonna
put
yell
Robin in then.
No, it's fine.
You always like to spoil my fun. I hate it here.
Are you slipping back into neon right now?
I hate it here. You never even listen to me. No, I'm slipping into exhaustion. A fever dream, if you will.
Of course.
You're slipping into that just now. You're also surrounded by enemies again, just like you know.
I mean, what else is new?
How's this? Let's go.
Yeah, it's just that.
Every day is a new battle.
Are you singing a song or just coming up with that?
No, that was just me.
So I was like, that's really original. Like, it's a meme. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought you were doing something
No,
original.
it's not a meme. It's a me, Mario.
And then
it's just me.
And then the other half of the time where I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, where that's from? You're like, oh, no, it's from
a
this.
me,
And I'm like, oh,
Mario.
okay, cool.
Nope, it's just my brain.
Where my partner? There you be.
Oh, I finally got my little punchy thing. That's my favorite thing. Here we go. Dark fire. That sounds like an STD, my dude.
No, it doesn't.
You should probably get that checked out.
This is a family-friendly stream here.
It is. It's you need to learn about those things. It's
About the
dangerous.
STD dark fire.
Well, it depends on where he feels the fire. Stop guarding! It's so annoying. Yeah, you are.
Darius, why? Why are you doing this?
Finally, I can do my little green orb, my favorite move, because I can do it and then I can run away.
It is useful for that.
Oh, was it me? I'm always hopeful that I got it. Lucina, we just
Why are you fighting him?
We just started. Why would you do that? I was like, I've been in this level for like 6 seconds.
Get out of there.
That's so funny. It would be her. She's like, you killed your dad. I'm gonna kill you.
No, do it in a few moments.
That's so funny though. The fact that she immediately ran in there. Watch out, Evie. The orbs are firing.
I mean,
guys, look out for the orbs.
You didn't see how brutal she can get when she, you know, was trying to figure out who her father's killer was.
Oh, I thought she'd figure out who her father was. I was like,
she figured
okay,
that
dang,
out.
girl.
So what she's trying to figure out what she had to do to change the future. She's like, okay, I'm gonna kill you, and it's probably not gonna mess up the future timeline. I'm like, maybe you should be certain about that before you
Kills
try.
her mom first. Yeah, this should be fine. I'm fading
She
away.
was literally like, well, I think you're gonna kill Carl in the future. And I know this is matricide, but I feel I need to do it. And you're like, okay. And she's like, no, you can't say that. That makes it worse.
Okay, I'll die.
My life is yours as it always was. And she's like, now I can't see you because I'm crying too hard.
Man, that would hurt me too, dude.
It was a painful scene.
That hurts my feelings. I'm
It
not
did
even
hurt my
there.
feelings. And just, I was like, I'm so sorry. And then we hugged at the end. And then Crom was like, oh, I figured this was going to sort itself out.
Yeah, he's like,
essentially, he was watching the whole time.
He like
but
came in with like a snack and he's like, here you go. I know you're hungry after sobbing.
He's like, he's ready to step in, and she did go for it. He's like, but I didn't think you would. I figured you could handle this. And I'm just kind of like, well, I would have appreciated a little backup on that, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out.
I was just gonna let you die, baby. I was like watching to make sure you would.
Well, I mean, that's just how Crom rolls. But that was the thing, is that you pretty much actually while I'm here, let me heal you. That was just
got him.
It was this very sweet scene, just also very sad at the same time, because you understand that like she's trying her best, but she really doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
She was
she's literally a teenager.
Well, actually,
as they all are.
A lot of people believe she is really reincarnated from Marth because her story is very similar to his. even the whole being run from your country and then finding your way back in again. Essentially, the theory was that Naga would choose a champion when truly the continent was at the edge of ruin. She would choose a champion to embody her power.
Glad that she didn't do it any earlier, you know.
Well, that's the thing.
Conveniently, she only does it when they're about to die.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They can seek her out, and Crom does that, and that's what the awakening ritual is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not easy to find. And also, Grima, who's the Dark Dragon, pretty much tried to block that at every possible moment.
Super cute.
So,
Super
she
cute.
would go and call upon a champion. The first one was Marth. And then after that,
oh, can we not kill the sages right now because they're strong?
I'm killing Pegasus Knights right now, so.
Okay, I was just wondering. Sorry, you didn't mean to break the chain.
But essentially, so, like.
No, we can play.
And there was actually an interesting thing in her support because she can have a support with Tiki, and Tiki's just like the resemblance is remarkable. I know that you tried to dress up in it as him, but it's like it looks like
because you're with adult Tiki,
almost yes, who did live with Marth in his original time, and he's just been sleeping for thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
But she's, you know, like, well, for a Maneki, is fully matured, and, you know, obviously a little sad that all her friends have gone to sleep, as she says.
Girl, they're dead.
Well, that's the
thing.
They're
dead as frick, dude.
So originally, when she sees Lucina, she thinks that that she's Marth, and was originally excited. But she's like, I don't know who. That's not me. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. So the interesting thing is their support, where she's like, yeah, the resemblance is uncanny, but it's like more like in the fact, like, yeah, even Crom's descended from him, but he doesn't resemble him as much as you do, and that's kind of strange. And so it's like very loosely implied that she could be reincarnated from Marth. Just because of how much it lines up. People have even written stories about her maybe not having essentially memories of a past life that wasn't hers, sort of thing, to guide her from Naga. And that's literally kind of what happened, was that the whole place was screwed, and Naga was essentially like, you've endured past all of this, past so much hardships, and you've been fighting alone, and let me give you, essentially break the rules and let you travel backwards in time.
That was nice of her.
Yeah, well...
And then she also took all the kids. She's like, you and also all these other kids.
Well, she essentially said, assemble your army, as Marth did back then, and, which was all the kids that were left. They're conveniently orphaned now. And go and change the past. You know, stop the Dark One from rising, except for the issue was that they didn't have closed circuit. They were found out that they were escaping. So they were attacked mid-transit.
Who's the traitor?
I don't remember. I didn't actually play it. But, I just read it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the kids.
No. I just read the general synopsis. I didn't actually buy it. It's a DLC chapter.
Oh. I don't know who the traitor is.
I know, that's why I want to go buy it now. Which I think I can.
What if I play Awakening then? Will you buy it so we can both play at the same time?
Well, I want to replay Awakening too. I told you, I've only beaten it once. Because I lost the cartridge after that. I didn't even get into the post-game.
Well, don't you have the cartridge now? We got a new one.
I got it from a friend. So
That's
yeah,
nice
I
of
could.
him.
Well, I won it in a bet.
What was the bet?
That Ramella would go and kill Ashera with the wrong person and have to beat her again.
Ha! Who did you try to kill her with? Don't you have to do it with Ike?
Yep. He was going to originally, but I misled him, so he did it with someone else.
LOL. Who did he do it with?
I don't know, Tyborn maybe.
Dumb.
So he did have to do that.
I got the sacred sword. You obviously have to use this. I mean, in every game, the protagonist always has a sacred sword, and you gotta kill the final boss with the sacred sword.
Well, that's the thing. He was on the right path. I just misled him very easily.
Just by saying Tyborn's stronger?
Yeah, it's actually saying, like, well, I was like, well, look at how, like, if she hits Ike, she's going to kill him, and, you know, stuff I do.
No, she's not.
Yeah, it's a cutscene.
She's not gonna hit him.
It's a cutscene.
Yeah.
So, but he didn't know that, and that was part of the bet. So he got me Awakening.
That was nice of him, though.
Yeah, he probably would have gotten me just for the sake of, like, a present or something like that, but, you know.
Nice dude. I miss your friends.
Yeah.
Friends are pretty cool. How do I get out of here? I'm super duper lost.
Die, all you monsters.
How do I get to that fort? How did I get up here? What is going on? I can't get to that fort. I am locked out, dude. I don't know how to get there. All the doors around me have closed.
Just want to make sure they're both at good health. I can get over there in a minute.
Okay, like, I am stuck in here. I can't get out.
Hey, come on, Leo.
I'm just gonna keep using my little, little guy. My little, whatever this is. My little charge.
Yeah, well, you do that.
So I opened this door, and now I am...
So the thing is that happens is like kind of like with the PMD games where they're traveling through time but are attacked mid-route, and that's how they get separated. Except for, you know, like if you're attacked in a time tunnel, things work a little differently. So Lucina arrived before the rest of them. You actually learn later that Laurent, who is Muriel's son, actually arrived 2 years before she did.
Who's Laurent?
He's a mage. You kind of have to know kids to understand what exactly is going on. But but Lucina arrived before the rest of them, and it wasn't until actually like 5 years later, when, you know, like her younger self had already been born, that the other kids started appearing out of random holes in the sky, essentially. They all got separated because they were attacked. And that's actually also the reason for, well, is it? Sometimes I forget because it's been so long that I sometimes mix it up with other lore. I think that's how... It's either how Robin or how Morgan ends up in the timeline too, even though they're from another time period. Maybe it's Morgan, I don't know. You play that game again.
I was thinking about asking you if I could play it. It sounded really fun.
Oh yeah, it's tons of fun.
Because I really liked Fates. I just really like... I like the turn
Awakening is
system,
just...
I like the combat, and I know Fates is like just Awakening, but done again. Just done later.
Now I'm not going to make it to my thing before my Awakening goes off.
Because I leveled up?
No, because I'm trying to get to these dudes over here.
Oh, it's okay. I was killing this Wyvern Lord anyways.
Well, I want to make sure I at least hit somebody.
I level up's mine.
But
there's a monster right next to me, so I think you got the monster.
But I just want to go back to Awakening because I haven't played it since essentially it came out. So I'm like, I've played a lot of Fire Emblem since then, so I want to be able to play again. But I loved Awakening so much just because it was literally, you thought the series was dead, and I enjoyed it so much, but I assumed it was going to be one of the dozens of other little series I played. And then to see it just come back in such full force, great marketing, good story, like new mechanics. I just loved everything about it because it was just like, wow, this is going to be, and that's because that's what they did. They're like, we don't know if we're going to make it to another game, so we're just going to throw in our hat. And they're like, oh, hey, cool series.
Oh, this is awesome. Everyone loves this.
Nintendo's just like, here, free, you now part of our IPs.
Yeah. Now you make many dollars because we love you.
And the thing that kind of is a little disappointing is that because, well, yeah, he's right next to me.
Oh, okay. I was like,
he's Final
Answer.
Find
anyone.
But, the whole thing was that, sadly, what came along with that, you know, the bigger fan base was more attention and therefore more criticism. Which is when the Fire Emblem fan base got split, because a lot of people were like, oh, it ruined it after Awakening, and other people
I think it's like the Marvel universe. You've got to look at it, it's all in the same universe, but each game is its own separate thing. Like, you can't, Captain America is separate from Iron Man, but they're still on the same, you know, they can be they're both yours.
Okay.
They can both be in Avengers, so they're in the same universe, but they're completely separate movies, and you can compare them against one another, but in the end, they're still different entities that you really can't actually compare against one another because they have different stories.
Well, and it kind of came down to the fact that, like, Awakening was amazing, so people had a lot of expectation for Fates, and some people consider it an absolute trash fire. But it did really well for sales, and it kept the series going.
Well, it's the thing. It's the people who think it's an absolute trash fire also
are the toxic ones.
Well, they'll praise Blazing Sword or whatever. Is that Marth's game? What's Marth's game called?
Shadow Dragon.
Shadow Dragon. That's what it is. They'll praise Shadow Dragon to no end. They'll be like, the story is phenomenal. The game is. I'm like, if you think the story of that game's phenomenal, dude, I don't know what I'm feeling. Because as good as it is, it's also still the first. So that's where they had to grow from
something that kind of made me back off a little bit from Echoes and like playing it immediately, because I did buy it as soon as it came out. I just didn't jump into it immediately because I didn't have time after that. But then after it came out, everyone was singing its praises, and I'm like, that's cool. But as it got more and more, and like, oh, this is what Faith should have been, and this is great, and like when you hear so many high expectations, you almost have to wonder if it's too good to be true. And it could be just as good as it sounds. I've not played it. I will say that, and there's nothing offensive to it in the first couple chapters.
Our brother is super in love with it, and he falls into the category of the fans who are like, Fates sucked, I hate Fates, and Echoes was everything Fates.
Oh my gosh, Lucina.
There can't
You're facing so many people.
Yeah, it's like, there's no praise, there's only hate. I was like, I think you should be able to praise Echoes without having to put another game down, you know? Like, you should be like, oh, I love Echoes, and it's super good. And I'm not gonna put down Path of Radiance for it.
Echoes didn't do as well with sales as the other ones did, and I was like,
funny.
well, it's because Fates is 3 games. Like, no, even breaking sales of Fates up into 3
You
games.
would think it would do worse because it is 3 games. You have to buy 3 games to get the full story. You think people would be like, I'm not buying 3
games. The thing is, because the thing was is that it was marketed from the start as a remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it. And the thing is, it is, and it's a good one. But that's the whole thing. It's like, it wasn't a new story to some people. So some people were just like, okay.
I already played that before. You know, like, if they remastered an old game I wasn't, like, super into, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna buy it again. You know what I'm saying?
It's like Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, it's like, if they remastered, you know, like, I don't know, Mario Party 4, would I buy it again? I mean, I don't know, I like the game, but something about it being old, I've played it a bunch of times when I was old, I have the old version, and I like the old version. I don't think I would buy a new one, you know? Like, I just like the one I have. I think it's probably kind of like that. People are like, I have the old version, play the old version, like the old version, why do I want a new one?
I attribute it to the fact that it didn't have nearly as good marketing as Awakening and Fates did. And so, it just...
Well, I can tell you as someone who didn't play it until recently when I've got more into Fire Emblem, I didn't know where it was in the series. I thought it came before Awakening. I thought it was like one of the ones that was kind of lost to time in between Radiant Dawn and Awakening.
And honestly, Echoes was an experiment. They want to do more. The Echoes is supposed to be a series. Shadows of Valentia is the game. Echoes is supposed to be the series of remastered old games. It was an experiment. So hopefully they will do more, because I would love for the other games to get the same treatment to the point where all the Fire Emblem stories are now playable in English. But
and on the Switch. Put them all on the Switch.
But that's the whole thing, is that it comes down to, is it's kind of like, well, what does well? And same thing, they want to do a Fire Emblem Warriors 2.
Yeah,
but
do it.
You know, if people just bash the game for its flaws, then they're going to be like, well, this interest isn't there, let's try something else.
But that's why we're playing it, because we love it. We will love a second one.
Well, because...
I like the styles of this
some
because...
people were angry that only Fates Awakening and Shadow Dragon appeared in this. And
but
like,
it was I think that's a lot of characters for a roster, personally. And it's because, we've talked about this a million times.
And everyone compares it to Hyrule Warriors.
Which is stupid, because they're the same warriors, but they're not even the same
They're not the same
series. It's like comparing this to Super Smash Brothers. It's another fighting game.
Comparing this ultimately to the upcoming Persona 5 Strikers. It's a Warriors-esque game, but it definitely has its own flavor.
Completely different, yeah. But I think, like we've mentioned this before, it's good that they use the Fates characters, because they're one of the few games recently that don't have fully realized 3D models. So that's why they put Awakening characters in here, fully realized 3D models. And it's not like they just pulled random characters out of Fates. This is literally just like the royal family. This is just
blunt.
Yeah.
They're recognizable. They're the most recent ones. A lot of people know them. A lot of people bought the games. So if you want
Are we just
people
finding
to...
Darius now, or are we doing something?
I wasn't sure if we were still getting... Did we get all 4 crystals? Yeah, we got all 4 sages, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then go find him.
Well, I mean, you hit your dude, and I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hit him.
Continue. You're saying.
But it's like they are recognizable. They're the people that they want to go and play as. Like it or not, if you're a elitist fan or not, that's just the way it is. And there's nothing bad with that, because while the Fates games do definitely have some storytelling issues, and there are some very forgettable characters, it's not the main families. They didn't pull in anyone. It was the main families that are the most recognizable and are the best characters in the game.
Also, it's interesting because they have 2. Did I not grab them in my thing?
No, I stopped hitting
They
them.
have, I think, how many? 3 DLC characters from Fates?
Azura, Oboro, and Naos.
Yeah, 3 of them. One of them is another main character. She's another one of the families. And then 2 of them are retainers, which I think they probably could have picked at random, but they most likely just picked the most popular. Like, if you had to pick a retainer, Niles was a good one. You know? And Oboro is another strong personality that isn't forgettable. Oh, do we have to kill a thing so he doesn't... Okay. So, those are the good choices, and that's something like they're, It's nice that they pull in other characters too, because those are just literally... This is the Chrom and Lucina of their games, you know? This is the base characters. If you had to cut it down to everyone except for the essential characters you can't play the game without, there you go. These are it.
Well, the thing
There's
is,
just a lot of them.
Some people wish that they drew from more games. I'm like, well, the point is that they didn't. If you want them to do it in the next game, then don't completely bash it before you play it, like certain other people that we were
related to.
to.
Look at it even just now. This is already a lot of characters
to
pull
get
from.
the Anna pop-up shop thing.
Oh, where's she at? I'm
right behind us.
Currently frying a dragon. Yeah, let me go. I have to like look at the map while I do this because I always get lost in the hallways.
I'm gonna
hope I'm going the right way.
Well.
Oh, do we don't have to defeat the portal, so we just have to get Darius again?
Yeah, so I'm trying not to kill him, but he's chasing me.
Where'd she go? Did she leave? Hello? Anna, am I in the wrong hallway? No, she is.
It's okay, I'm gonna go get out.
Oh, wait, go back from you're done leveling up. I found her. I'm right in front of her. Got her. Okay. No, please. Ooh, stop doing that. Stop it. 5 seconds, please.
I'm gonna get out Rome Portal while you're doing that.
I hope they make a Warriors too, because I really would love to see. I really would like them to pull. Well, it's like they have so many games. Because now, if they don't pull from the characters, they pull from this game.
I imagine they pull from 3 houses.
Well, 3 houses would be great. That'd be a really fun because it's super popular, new.
It's the one
they can pull because Echoes is actually in this game, so
it is.
They can pull from Echoes again. I think pulling from Path of Radiance, no doubt, will be a big, thought it was. Everyone wants Ike is in Smash, like there's no reason why they wouldn't put Ike in this.
He's honestly like the most awesome lord ever.
Yeah, he's one of the most recognizable faces outside of like Marth for Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
which is interesting because that game I don't think blew up at the time. It blew up way later.
At Fire Emblem in terms of recognizable lords, it probably would be like Marth, Roy, Ike, Chrom.
Yeah. Oh, now we'll never know what he's saying because we were killing everyone else. He said something about the Shield of Flames is weakening the dragon's power. Then what? Oh, we won. We won! Oh, never mind, cutscene.
Quickly now. Kill me! Do it! While you still can!
We didn't come here to strike you down! I know there's still a chance to save you, no matter what all you've done!
Damn it, Rowan! You'd risk the world for that! Don't be a fool!
Tell us, Darius.
No, Darius! Why are you insisting that you have to die today?
Because I'm an adult and I'm realistic.
This would have happened if I hadn't been weak.
There's nothing weak about you! Even now, you're holding it at bay!
Carl, you move your head too much.
I have fought my last. Now, raise your swords and kill me for the good of us all!
How is killing you the good of us all?
Oh, he's crying.
We've made it this far together! I'll show you.
The power of hair gel. Oh, he's already dead.
Stubborn children. Now it is too late.
Oh, now he's dead. Doesn't his body like rip apart or something? Does the dragon eat him? Oh, I hope it eats him. That'd be cool. I wanted to eat him. So now are we go for the evening? Or are we gonna keep going?
I think so. Let's see what happens next.
Ding 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 ding. Click 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 click. Beep boop beep boop beep beep. Beep boop beep beep. Yeah, we kind of skipped these because we already know them all.
Well, the most important ones are the A ones, and we don't have any of those yet.
My heart feels strangely full. Okay, so the dragon has manifested. Cool.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I was trying to think forward to how many levels there are after this. I'm like, this one. And then I think this one again. And then something after that. Yeah, we probably do that next stream. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Which is hard. It won't be next Friday. Next Friday will be Portal.
Or actually, we might play it earlier than that, depending on when we stream next in the week.
Honestly. Yeah, next...
This might be next Friday, but we could be streaming before that. Maybe on Tuesday again?
We'll be streaming throughout the week, so just keep a lookout for
Good reason to follow us, so you get notified.
Yeah, it's like turn on your notifications. Ring that bell! Except there's not a bell, because it's on Twitch, but...
We need that on YouTube.
Yeah, ring whatever the follow thing is, so you can get notifications to know when we go live. I'll put the little, in the description, I'll put the update of what game and if we're opening cards or not, so you know, like, if you don't like the cards, we'll just come half an hour late, and then...
But you should not like the cards, because they're pretty.
The cards are cool. Yeah, so this is, probably last time playing Fire Emblem Warriors on a Friday for a little bit.
We literally have one more thing left.
Yeah, so we'll be playing on, like, sooner than that, so we can get it done. And then we'll be playing Portal, and maybe starting some 3 houses... There's another. Oh, maybe starting Persona. We do want to start one of the Personas soon. So save.
And then we also wanted to start a Nuzlocke for you at some point.
Yeah, a Nuzlocke on...
There's a lot of things we have in mind
Sword
right
and
now.
Shield. Yeah, we'll get going.
It's really gonna be what we feel like on the day. It's not gonna be much of a schedule.
Yeah. I'll update our banner a little bit later with our Twitter, so you can follow us there once I update the Twitter too, but I just haven't got it.
I'm glad it at least exists.
Yeah, closing sentiments even because I don't close out well.
Oh, it's a good thing. We got some cards, we got some warriors down, we're getting very close to the end of the game. This is the fun part when giant dragons fall out of the sky. You know, that's definitely you're heading into the climax of any Fire Emblem when the giant dark dragon / dark god shows up that you inevitably are going to have to kill with a sacred sword of some sort and the world's going to blow up.
It's nice.
That's for next time, though.
It's nice.
That's for next time.
Be something predictable.
Anyway, so thanks for everyone for joining us. Whoever joining us, thank you for everyone in the chat who was chatting with us.
In the chat.
I know, I like not just talking to myself, and we see you guys next time.
Yeah. Bye.